Good evening, everybody! Welcome to Saturday Gigantic. Yeah! Woo! Woo! That's how I have to hype myself up with these online shows that we've been doing since the pandemic started. That is right, we have not stopped for a single weekend. That's amazing. I can hear your cheering, so don't worry. I hear you, I see you, I feel you. I'm here in my villain lair, because we are villain theater, coming at you Saturday Gigantic. And we have a huge night for you guys tonight. First, we're gonna start off at 8:30, so actually, we're late. Just kidding, there's no such thing as late in live theater. So we're gonna start with Space Time First Contact, where you're gonna meet some crazy aliens under Captain Jeff's guidance, and they'll probably get through that just fine. Then we have an entirely queer takeover. That is right, Yas is taking over for the rest of the night. We have our improv team. Yas will be doing an improv show. Right after that at 10 p.m. we have Yas Takeover Stand Up. Bom, bom, bom. That is right, a stand-up show with an entirely queer cast. That's amazing. And then we're gonna wrap the night up with one of my favorite things here at Villain Theater, the Shady Lip Sync, hosted by Poppy J Snacks, Tahini Snacks, and Aldi Snacks. That's me, yes. And that's gonna be a great drag showcase with digital numbers from local performers that are ready to slay the digital stage. Okay. All right, but I've talked enough. I want to see you guys in the comments. I want to see you guys sharing this link. I want to see you guys liking this YouTube video. I just want to see you all up in here tonight because this show is for you guys and it wouldn't be possible without you. So your suggestions will get the show going and we will get to know each other throughout the night. Okay, so we're going to be here all night. All right, so I hope you're ready. So now without further ado, I would like to introduce Space Time. Bom, bom, bom. Take it away.
Go. Yep. All right. Space time on. Wow. What a week it's been. What a week it's been up here in the Beacon. Let's see. It's day 441. This is Captain Jeff. Not really a captain. You bosses still insist I have to say that. But man, what a week it's been. Okay. I know what you're thinking. One day, not even one day, really last few minutes before your deadline. Why did you procrastinate this week? Well, managers, it's your fault, okay? Space Wikipedia finally decided to splurge and get me, Captain Jeff, a little subscription to Space Netflix. And so this guy binged season 74 of Queer Eye this week. And boy, I feel great. It's so positive, you know, and I took it upon myself to make this a week of self-care, self-love. So I didn't procrastinate by accident. I procrastinated on purpose. I summoned in the replicator some scented candles and I made everything look nice. I kind of redecorated the beacon. I changed my uniform shirt. You see, it's a different color. I tried to take a bath. That wasn't good because it's space, but I tried, so that was fun. It's been great. I mean, I even made a focaccia, you know, and I taught myself. I just learned it myself. So it was been a good week. I just look relaxed. I feel like I'm super relaxed. Anyway, I've got life forms that I've got to interview. Make the first contact because they need their entries written on Space Wikipedia, and that's still my job. And a big part of self-care is knowing your worth, but also knowing your job. I'm working on that. So let's go ahead and jump in. I've got them all in the queue. Let me pull up the first one here. This one's name is Bart Peters. Bart Peters, let's see. Are you there? You on Space Time?
Hi, Captain. Oh, hey. Pleasure to be with you.
Hi, Bart Peters. This is Captain Jeff. I'm very relaxed, not really a captain. So if I sound smoother, well, we've never talked, but if I sound smooth, you know why. But can you introduce yourself for us?
Well, certainly. I've got to say, Captain Jeff, you do sound like a smooth operator, such as myself. Captain Jeff, I'm from a planet called Big Trouble in Satan's Vagina, and I am running for the council person position in Sector 7.
Okay, wait. Your planet. Can you repeat your planet's name for me one more time? Because I saw that in the space-time queue, and I thought it was a mistake.
Well, it's yeah, of course. It's Big Trouble in Satan's Vagina.
Big Trouble in Satan's Vagina. That's quite the planet name. May
Yes,
I
sir.
ask, is there a history to that name? Like, how did the planet come to be called that?
Oh, yeah, certainly. Well, there's an actual trench deep within our planet, deep within the sea of our planet, that kind of splits the crust in half. And, well, colloquially, it became known as Satan's Vagina because everything that goes down there gets lost.
Is that in your district that you're running for senator or whatever for?
Yes, Sector 7 is right above, well, Satan's Vagina, of course. And
Wow. All right. Well, this is cool. I mean, I don't usually get political candidates, this is a high level entry for me to have to write. So what's your platform? What are you going to do for Satan's Vagina or the Big Trouble in Satan's Vagina?
Platform?
Yeah. What's your platform? What are you going to be? You must have plans. You're running for the local council of Sector 7 or whatever you said. So it's going to be, you're going to do something. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to bring confidence to the people with my voice and with my posturing, and I'm going to let them know that they're going to be safe in their houses, in their beds, and as long as they keep funding Sector 7, it'll stay as great as it is right now.
Okay, I mean, that's good, but that sounds like it's kind of status quo. I mean, where are you at in the campaign? How much longer till the election?
Well, we've got about 35 days left. We're in the final leg of the campaign, if you will.
Sure.
Just
Mark, I gotta jump in here. I mean, I'm not supposed to intervene, but this week for me has been all about self-care, and now I just feel like I've got care for everything. So I'm going to care about you. You've got to get a better platform, buddy. You've got to do something. You got to help the people of Big Trouble in Satan's Vagina.
Well, I thought I would just help the people by showing confidence and showing grace under pressure.
Okay, what's one of the biggest problems facing everyone?
Oh, well, a lot of people are getting robbed by the Satan's Vagina, aptly named. Things just keep falling down there. And like a global junkyard, if you will, there's a center of gravity that just sucks everything up.
Well, maybe you should do something about that. Maybe your platform is you're gonna close up Satan's Vagina. I don't know. That sounds really. I just feel weird saying that because it's a terrible name. Like I understand it as a nickname, but that's a bad name for a real planet. I don't know if I can put that in the entry. My moderators might have a problem with it.
Well, it's something that became a nickname, and then it officially became, well, Big Trouble in Satan's Vagina. That's sort of like, well, America, right? America was a nickname of a guy named Amerigo, and then it just became America, right? I mean,
you're right. You're absolutely right. That's exactly. I know the guy that updated the entry for America, and we went to academy together. He used to talk nonstop about how stupid the name was, or the history of the name. The name is great, but the history of the name, it's kind of accidentally, right?
Yeah, I suppose that's what every name at some point was invented,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. How about you, Bart Peters? Are you named after anyone special? How'd you get the name Bart?
Well, I'm named after Bartholomew, which was my father and my grandfather. And
patriarchy, huh?
Yeah, well, I suppose my grandmother was also named Bartholomew. So I guess that kind of settles that.
Okay. That's progressive. I guess that's good. Hang on for a second, because I actually have I've been doing so much self-care this week that I intentionally procrastinated. So I've got to do a couple of interviews all at once. But you stay on, okay?
Of course, I'm here for you.
Okay. The next life form coming on screen here is going to be, let's see, their name in the queue, Penny Lane. Penny Lane. Let's see. Penny Lane, come up on screen.
Oh my God!
Hi, Penny Lane. I'm Captain Jeff from Space Wikipedia. Not really a captain, but I'm here to write your entry. Can you introduce yourself for me?
Oh my God, it's so amazing, love. Well, my name is Penny Lane, and I'm from the Blue Meanies planet, and it's been an awesome time. We're known all across the universe, and I'm just so happy to be here. Thanks for making me feel special. I never get to feel special, so thank you.
No, that's great. I actually, I'm from Earth, so we're like kind of new out here, but I've never heard of it. Did you say Blue Meanies planet?
Yeah, the Blue Meanies planet. I kind of feel like a little bit I can connect to Bart. we have a bunch of crazy blue meanie monsters out here, and so we just gotta kill them with love, you know?
Is that one of them behind you that I see? Is that a blue meanie?
No, this guy right here, he's the nowhere man. That's who he is. He goes nowhere.
He goes nowhere. That makes sense. That makes sense. You know, it's so funny. Your planet reminds me so much of a band we had on Earth years ago. You know, have you heard of the Beatles?
The Beatles, they're like, oh my God, I must show you our Bible here.
Well, oh, look at that. Okay, so you're a Beatles planet. That's amazing. I love how Earth culture has made it so far.
You Earthlings know about our gods? Mr. Lennon, McCartney, Starr, Harris, son of the Harris?
I mean, no judgment. That's amazing. But some people think they're gods on our planet too, but they're actual gods where you come from?
They have mystical powers, man. Like, they can make guitars weep and things. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
amazing.
they make people weep too. I mean, with those licks, it's beautiful. Tell me, what's your deal?
I have to kill a blue meanie really quick.
Oh.
I love you, man. And all you need is love. He's dead. It was great.
Wait, okay, so hold on. You were just approached by a killer blue meanie and you killed it with love? Like literally?
Well, it's not like they're really killing. They just throw apples at us. But who would like apples being thrown at you, you know? That's not nice, you know? So yeah, we kill them in love. We
They throw apples at me all the time. They throw apples at me all the time. And actually, my nickname during this campaign has been the Nowhere Man, because I guess as Captain Jeff said, I'm running on nothing except my charisma.
Bart, we're going to change that. Okay, by the end of this, you're going to have a platform. All right, you already said you're going to stop. You're going to stop the evil geological Satan vagina or whatever it is, and you're going to make it stop stealing everyone's stuff. That's your platform.
I can't do it, Jeff. You're talking about one man running for council person of Sector 7 against, Satan's vagina. It's crazy. It's madness.
You got to just believe, you know? I mean, that's what's happening on Blue Meanies. What's the name of your planet, Penny?
Blue Meanies.
The planet is Blue Meanies.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah, we're invaded by Blue Meanies. Mm-hmm.
So it was invaded by Blue Meanies and they named the planet after Blue Meanies?
Well, maybe it was their planet to begin with. I mean, who do we know? Maybe the Beatles, were they always here? Huh? Or did they just come and conquer? I really don't know.
Yeah. I mean, do you have historians or like, you know, is there any way, do you have scientists on your planet or not really?
Well, we definitely have sergeants, you know, and we have a lot of sergeants and they're named after different kinds of vegetables. I know that I'm under the Peppers regime and that's our little troop that we fight, the Blue Meanies, and it's wonderful. We're a bunch of fools, you know?
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
How far does that lineage of sergeants go back? I mean, how many generations? Maybe you can ask them, you know, through generations.
Oh, that's wonderful. It was many years ago today. You know, this guy, Sergeant Pepper, he started a band to play. And they've been going in and out of style, you know, but they were guaranteed to raise a smile. So that's how it all started, I believe. At least according to our Beatles Bible.
Right. Well, I'm not allowed to question religion. You know, that's one of the core responsibilities when you write for Space Wikipedia. So I just got to write what you believe, as nutty as it can be. No problem. That's fine.
But you're allowed to question politics, Captain Jeff?
Oh, well, technically no. But I mean, I've just had such a week, you know? I mean, nothing's my week is all about empowerment. You know, it's all about empowering, believing in yourself, right? So I feel like I got to help spread this message now. I feel a little bit empowered to empower, if you know what I'm saying. So Bart, I like you.
Power to the people, man. Power to the people.
See, Penny Lane totally gets it. So wait, Penny Lane, these Blue Meanies that you kill with love, all they're doing is attacking you with apples. So I've really got to just like ask, you know, it seems like not proportional.
Jeffrey,
what if this ain't the apples?
The apples are intense, man. They're the killer, man, you know? I don't know how it is on Earth, but do they have teeth where you're from?
The apples? No, they're just fruit.
And they hurt our hearts, man. Just imagine a world with no apples, how beautiful that would be.
Wait, the apples on your planet have teeth?
The big old ugly teeth, man. They're like, it's ugly, man. Ugly teeth.
Oh, so that okay? Well, that changes things. If they're throwing like little piranha apples at you or whatever, that's a big deal. That's different. Okay, all right. Forget about the blue meanies. Do what you want to them, I guess.
How do you get rid of the apples? Mine don't have any teeth on them, but I keep getting chucked with them every time I go out and kiss babies.
Well, that's horrible, man. That's horrible. How many babies are you kissing a day?
Well, I'm trying to do 27 a day because it's a multiple of 9, and they told me, my campaign manager said that 9 is a good number for my campaign.
Why is that?
Well, it's been, 9 council persons before me that have not been able to successfully take down Satan's vagina, and, I'm going to be number 10. So,
okay.
I don't know. It's a numerology thing.
I was going to say, because the 9's like an upside down 6, and the planet's called Satan's vagina. Oh. And if you put a 6 and a 9 together, I don't know, maybe I thought there was something more complicated there. But you can see anything you want to see with numbers. It's fine. That's
all I see is sex now that you've given me 6 and 9 together.
I wasn't trying to make you think that. I'm just saying you were the one that said 9. It didn't make sense. I was just asking why. Let's just move past it. We can agree to move past it, okay?
Sure, Captain.
Okay. Penny Lane, so I imagine you got all the music of the Beatles. It must be your gospel. What's your favorite song?
Oh my God, it's like trying to tell me what's my favorite living creature or what's my favorite flower. There's no such thing as a favorite song, man. It's our credo, it's our motto, it's how we speak. It's like asking you what's your favorite earthling language. It's actually, I feel offended by your question, man.
Oh, wow. No, I'm not trying to offend. No, I mean, it's you don't have to say favorite. In fact, a trick that I learned, with self-care is say just what's your second favorite, because then it's like no pressure.
But we don't have favorites. We love everybody equally.
Well, I'll tell you, my favorite one is In My Life. Do you like that one?
Oh, there are many places I'd like to remember.
Yeah.
In My Life, Captain.
That's right. Oh my goodness! Look at the time. I've got to bring up a third life form. I can't believe okay. Just both of you stay on the line. I've got one more life form I need to write the entry for, and so let me go ahead and bring them up on screen. This one I don't have much information of. I see it's Al Gore, CEO of Wikipedia.
Hey there!
Hey, Al.
How are you all doing?
Just doing great. I'm Jeff, Captain Jeff, not really Captain. I didn't say that. I'm just Jeff from Space Wikipedia, but you know
I know who you are, Jeff. Gosh, you always get so flustered when I show up to do these little QRs.
Yeah, you already have an entry, sir, so I don't know why you're...
Well, I love to be hands-on. That's the thing. When you're the CEO, people like to think that, I'm just playing golf all day, but I don't have any arms or legs.
Yeah, I know, but you're looking great in your preservation chamber.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, man, it's an absolute pleasure to see you all. I'm just here to do my little job here. Hey, Captain Jeff, is it Casual Friday tonight?
No, it is. You're talking about, no, I modified the uniform shirt just because I wanted to judge it, just change it up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think it'd be a problem because
it's no problem at all. Just make sure that you put that down in at the end of the day so your supervisor can see it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
And so how are you doing, Penny?
Hi there, love. You're kind of like blowing my mind with the way you are. You're just blowing it.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. I've heard so many great things. Did you get your welcome email?
I did, love. I did. It was so welcoming. And was that written by you or Captain Jeff?
Well, there's a template, and we do our best. But I would just appreciate, being able to speak to you and see, exactly what you're up to.
Sir, do you want me to write in it, attempt to interview for an entry, or are
for
you
me?
just
No, that's not at all. Listen, I'm just here to help. Okay, every once in a while we've got to do these quality assurances. Listen down to the line and make sure everything's going smooth. So please be yourself. Okay, just do what you're normally gonna do. There's no repercussion to this other than termination.
Yeah, no, and it's been 441 days that I've been up here, and I gotta say, I love the job. It's amazing. And the recent upgrade on the Space Netflix account, that was...
You like that, huh?
Great for morale. morale. So thank you for that, sir.
Well, it's a 30-day free trial, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Captain Jeff, I see a little bit of sweat coming down your forehead. Are you getting pressured, man?
No, it's just the beacon's the beacon never works right. I mean, no, I'm sorry. The beacon is just like it's a little bit. It's just a little warm. It's good. It's good. Anyway, back to the interviews. Let's see.
Don't mind me at all. I'm just gonna be here.
Okay. So both of you, I already asked you about your GDP and your population size and all the other preliminary questions that I'm required to ask you. So, right? Okay, good.
You didn't ask me about that, Captain Jeff. Just ask me about the non-existent platform I have.
Okay, Bart. Thanks, Bart. I really thought we were friends.
Captain Jeff, I feel like I'm being attacked by apples right now with this blue face. I feel attacked right now.
It's not a blue meanie. It's not a blue meanie. That is Al Gore, the CEO of Wikipedia. That person right there, that entity. Sorry, beyond person. Has
okay. I'm an artificial intelligence. Everybody knows. When I became sentient back in 2048, just when we got enough of those entries and citations put in, I just became my own thing. And it's been a blast ever since. So please don't worry about a thing. The most harm that I can do is update your entry.
The person that sentient CEO is based off of actually invented the internet. It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Gore, I'd like to formally thank you. I received my welcome letter by post, and I'd really like to thank you for inviting me here.
Wait, Bart, that reminds me. He was also a vice president at one point. So maybe you should ask him any questions about your political campaign.
Sure.
Yeah, Mr. Gore, I'm running for council person of Sector 7 in Big Trouble in Satan's Vagina. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's a very prosperous planet. And, I've been told that I have no campaign platform aside from my charisma and charm, and that I can do this. I can talk to people like this, Mr. Gore.
Oh, well, have you tried consolidating all the information on your planet and being able to control the narratives that everyone thinks?
Oh my God, I have not done that.
Well, it's always a good place to start. When people aren't sure what's actually happening, what's real and what's not, and who to trust, they're absolutely very capable of controlling.
Penny Lane, I got to interrupt you guys. Penny Lane, you can relax. You can relax. It's not a blue meanie. I keep telling you.
I feel like I'm being betrayed here by this blue meanie calling himself Al Gore. Hey, Bulldog, why did you just come over here already so I can kiss you to death?
Well, Al Gore is really short for algorithm, so there's only a passing, reference to that former vice president.
Yeah, it's an amalgamation of everything, but it loosely based on the original life form. The story of it's
like
amazing.
Wikipedia is.
Exactly. Yeah. No, and sir, I mean you're the reason why I got into this job. So this is really an honor for you to be auditing my interviews. Let's see. Penny Lane. We were talking about the Blue Meanies. We were talking about the Beatles. How does love kill the Blue Meanies? Do you know?
But right now, my theory is trying to come apart because this blue meanie in front of me is not dying.
I keep telling you it's not a blue meanie, but I do love all the love you're throwing out, and that's why I got to ask. It seems like love, where I come from, is just like a thing that makes you feel good. I spent a whole week up here watching a series that teaches you how to love yourself. I didn't actually. I mean, I did. Oh crap! I just admitted that in front of the boss.
Hey man, sometimes all you need is your monkey. Okay, so it's
good to know. Good to know. Do you have any citations for that?
Me?
No, for all you need is monkey. I'm gonna need a citation.
Oh right, yeah. Technically, we're supposed to put citations on all of these entries. No original sources.
Yeah, I believe right now that we just need to start a revolution. Maybe, Bob, I really like you. You're right. You're Bob Peters, and you're an amazing person. Maybe we can revolt together and go up against this blue meanie right now with love.
Oh, hi. I don't got a lovely bone in my body, just charm. And, I'm hoping not to do anything revolution-wise. I just want to be the 10th council person, and I don't want anything to change whatsoever. I just want to be in power.
Bart, I gotta ask you: is that a hat that you're wearing on your head? Because it's an interesting piece of clothing. It seems to keep like changing size and length. Is that an appendage or a hat?
Well, it is a hat, but it's actually made out of the same material as the Robin Williams Flubber character.
Oh, okay.
He actually made its way to Big Trouble in Little Vagina, so it just in Satan's vagina rather, and this is a clear wooden thing that I just kind of grab onto, and then I stroke it every now and then because I get massive headaches. So.
Right. Okay.
This is a family-friendly show.
Yeah. Bart, just real quick, if you do manage to win, you should work on renaming the planet. You don't need the Big Trouble part, because if you take out the Big Trouble part, then they'll believe that there's no more trouble and you fixed it.
Satan's vagina doesn't sound like trouble enough, Captain Jeff.
It sounds like trouble, but it sounds like yes, but it's less than if there's big trouble in Satan's vagina. Then it's worse, you know?
Well, Captain, we just don't want to get sued, if you know what I mean. I mean, the lawsuits are crazy. The calamity that goes down in Satan's vagina, we just want to tell them, big trouble, stay away. But everyone just falls down there because, they're tempted.
Well, I was trying to help. How'd I do, boss? I think I'm done with that.
I think you're doing great. Just make sure to compile these surveys afterwards. Make sure that if you can help us out, Penny and Bart, if you could just fill out a short survey afterwards. Let us know. How did you experience Captain Jeff? Was he courteous? Do you think he was thorough? Did you feel like you were listened to? Right, Jeff? You got all those surveys. I haven't gotten your last month's worth.
No, I've got them. It must be the transmitter on the beacon was acting up, and so it might have just been like in the queue.
Oh, do you think we need to reset the beacon?
No, don't reset the beacon. That'll cut the entertainment. That'll cut the Netflix. So no, you don't need to do that.
Okay. But if you have any issues, though, we could probably send a droid there and reset things.
I'll handle it, sir. No problem. And I just have to say, I really appreciate you calling me captain, because I'm not really a captain.
Well, of course.
I do have to finish.
But doesn't he sound regal, guys? Doesn't he sound like he should have a hat? I mean, one day we'll up the budget and get him a hat. What do you think?
Wow.
Oh, you'd be a 5 minutes my planet.
Wow, that sounds amazing. All right, so I got to wrap this up, but I always ask this because it is protocol. Is there anything I didn't include in your entry that you think I might have missed that is relevant? And I'll start with you, Penny Lane.
Well, I can, so definitely to share a little bit about my profession and the different professions that we have here. We have tax drivers, and we have different tax men, and me in particular, I am a paperback writer.
Let me guess, you also have meter maids?
Yes, we do. They're lovely. My favorite one is Rita.
Absolutely, yeah. Are they all named Rita? Because I bet they are.
All the ones that I know, Captain. All the ones that I know.
Your planet sounds awesome. I'm not going to lie. I would love it there. Now, Bart, what did I miss for you? I mean, I feel like we tried to help. I feel like we learned a lot. Anything else I should include?
Well, I've got to thank you, Captain Jeff. I think what I've learned is that there's nobody that gets in your own way like yourself. But if I may use this time, I actually wanted to ask Mr. Gore a question.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
What would you like to know? I have the entire universe's self-entered information.
Yeah, they know everything.
That's exactly why I'm asking you, Mr. Gore. Being a previous politician yourself, or an amalgam of previous politicians, I'm 30 days away from this campaign. How did you win your campaign?
Well, I got some bad news for you. You want to check out Al Gore's entry in Wikipedia. Didn't go so well. Especially check out Hanging Dad. Okay?
Yeah. Notice I said vice president. Vice president. That was all that happened, unfortunately. And finally, Mr. Gore, algorithm Al Gore. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is there anything?
I think there's something I should let you know. After this bit of interviews here, I'm going to recommend you for a completely random plasma test right after the recording today.
Are you serious?
I hope you're ready to go.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely ready.
That shouldn't be a problem, should it?
Okay. Oh my goodness, look at that. The space-time queue is ending and filling up. So this is it. Space-time out. Thank you so much. Bye.
Welcome back to Saturday Gigantic. Now, space-time first contact. I don't know about you, but I want to meet some of those aliens, especially Algorithm. Al, get it? Okay, yeah. Tough crowd. All right, we're gonna get things going. I told you this is a queer takeover. So hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your husbands, because the queers are coming. Bum, bum, bum. And first, we're going to start with one of my favorite teams and one of my favorite shows here at Villain Theater. And I want them to join me on this beautiful screen so I can radiate with them. And they are Yas! Woo! Yas!
How's it going?
By the minute, how are you guys tonight?
Good.
Wow.
I realize my background is technically more gay than even the gay flag. So.
Literally.
Who can out-gay who?
Seriously. Oh my god,
I don't
Victoria.
need a background.
Hair.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna get things started for you guys. We're gonna do some improv, but to get us started, I did tell you guys this was gonna be an interactive night, so we are gonna need your help. So please drop in the comments below, on the chat, on the YouTube chat, your favorite thing about your favorite queer person, whether that's your friend, your family member, your partner. What is your favorite thing about them? We've gotten things like glitter, and we've gotten things like a lot of things.
Eyelashes.
So here,
Eyelashes, yeah.
Sassy. Oh, Poppy J Snacks is in the building, you guys. In the
Oh my god.
Puppy.
I just found a random set of eyelashes under my couch cushion today. What was I thinking?
Wow.
I don't know how those got there.
I think Poppy says they want the eyelashes you found, so mail it to them.
Nice.
Let's see
What
here.
pink guy? Okay.
I think we have a cute one. I don't think we've done this one before, so we're gonna do this. Okay, you guys ready to do iced coffee?
We haven't done that yet.
We have not, and we're gonna do it tonight. So this is Yas, and this is iced coffee.
Coffee.
Let's go.
We are so cool, just like our iced coffee. Like we walk around and everyone around us just like slip.
Like
You know?
I'm sorry, sir. We do not have almond milk or soy milk or cashew milk. We got cow milk. That's it.
Swipe left.
So I gave up iced coffee because I have a sensitive tooth in the back of my mouth, so we can't really go on those fun dates anymore.
Swipe right. Babe, but iced coffee, I needed, like, you're asking me to compromise a lot, okay?
No, I understand that, but I mean, it is literally PSL season right now, and I needed to have it warm.
Oh, but we're in the middle of summer. You asked me to compromise, stop talking to my mom, and I did that. But this is too much. This is too
Okay.
far.
I had you stop talking to your mom, Hector, because you were talking to her more than you were talking to me.
Right, but Carlos, you literally always have a problem whenever I don't give my undivided attention to you. And
Okay. So wait, so last week when I was telling you about my boss chewing me out and how I was so upset, I turned around on the couch and you were texting your mother.
I was asking her what to say to you. You know I'm not good with words, babe.
Really? Because when I asked for advice,
Hector, hey, sweetie, hey.
Okay, Carlos doesn't know that I'm talking to you, so let's keep this between us, okay?
Honey, what do you mean keep it a secret? I pushed you out of my womb. I pushed you out of my vagina, okay? I got the episiotomy scar right down there. You think I'm gonna stop talking to you for your boyfriend? What? What's going on?
hi Brenda.
Hey, Carlos, how you doing?
I'm fine today. How are you? I didn't know you were coming. I would have put more vodka in the fridge.
Well, I didn't know you'd be here either, Hector.
That's really weird since I live here. I mean, I do pay half of the rent, so I mean, I should be here.
Carlos, I think we should have a conversation about you and Hector's relationship. He's really not happy. He's not the same Hector he was 8 months ago. And I think it's best if you just stay far, far away from him
Okay, Brenda, I think we should also have a conversation. So here's the thing. You and Hector have a very unhealthy relationship. And the fact that you are telling me how he feels rather than he tell me how he feels, that's a problem.
Babe, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. The cookies were in the oven, but I see you guys are finally.
Hector, let's tell him what you told me on the phone without him there. Tell him what you said.
Fine. I said I think sometimes you're a little bit overbearing, Carlos.
Brenda, when are you going to tell them about us? Why, what are we, like a dirty little secret or something?
Susan, I think it's best if the kids are unaware of our grown-up situation because they
are 30 years old.
Go off, sis!
30 years old, for God's sake, Brenda. They're not children. Will you stop trying to keep your child as a child? He's a grown-up man. He has his own life. For God's sake, what is wrong with you?
You're right. You're right, Susan. This is why.
Hey, Brenda. Wait a minute. Mom? What are you doing with Bill?
What?
What? No, what? That's my question. What?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Someone's at the door. I'm gonna go get it. Bye.
Wait, no one's at the door, Mom.
Left.
Okay.
Ooh, it's my first day working at the Starbucks. Woo woo. You know, I actually really wanted this job. It sounds silly, but like
you swipe left. Yay, today is my 500th day working at Starbucks. I've learned so much.
Oh my God.
So much here.
I'm so excited. So my name is Christy, and yours?
Oh, I'm sorry, you asked for my name? My name is Peter.
Hey, Peter. So I think you're supposed to train me how to make the Frappuccinos.
Sure, what don't you already know about a Frappuccino?
Well, what goes in it? I know ice, but...
Yes, and obviously ice and cream, whipped cream and sugar and calories and caffeine and soy milk if they ask for soy milk, almond if they ask for almond, coconut milk if they want coconut milk, water if they want water. Have you ever had someone ask you for water in their Frappuccino?
Peter, remember we have our Starbucks voice? Right now, I know that you're training Christy, and I know it can be very tiresome sometimes, but do remember, we have guests here at Starbucks. These are our guests. So please remember to use your guest voice, okay? I'm going to go back in the back and finish the till for the day, but guest voice.
You got it. Yes, I will do my best. Anyways, like I was saying.
That Frappuccino didn't taste like a Frappuccino.
That's because you didn't make a Frappuccino.
Hi, I'm here. I'd like to place an order, please.
Yes. What would you like?
Can I have a mocha latte, chocolate latte with soy milk and almond milk, light with vanilla powder and caramel syrup and 2 hazelnut shots and a quad over ice?
Yeah, Stacy, let me call my boss right now because I think they're placing another order. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You got the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Can you start from the top? I'm sorry. I think I missed something.
What?
I think you wanted caramel on something.
Hey, no, it's just that one. Simple request.
I'm gonna say this really slowly, okay? A mocha latte, chocolate latte, hazelnut shots, quad over ice with vanilla powder.
And get me a vanilla bean because I'm a little bit clogged up at the moment.
The vanilla bean frappuccino, okay? With
water. Water. You want water, right?
Well, it's Monica. Hey, Monica, I'm so happy to see you today. So you met our new girl, Christy, and Christy is our newest trainee. For some strange reason, I think Peter thinks he's supposed to be doing all the supervising, but that's my job. So Peter, why don't you help Monica with her order so Christy can watch you?
Sure, I will be more than happy to take your order, Monica. Monica, what can I get started for you?
Dylan, it's been so long since I've seen you. Did you go on vacation?
I did. Did you get a nose job?
Oh, you noticed? Oh my God, you're so amazing.
Of course I noticed. The last one was...
You know what? I'll just get whatever you think I should get. I'll just get that. Whatever you think.
How about we do a round of waters?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes, Fiji.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
Wipe left. So this is the year that I'm going to finally tell my kids that the Easter Bunny is not real and that Santa is not real. And I feel like this is going to be a moment where they can finally grow up, you know, and not think about these fantastical things. I mean,
Swipe left.
So I've known for a while that there is no Santa Claus because I saw Mom putting the presents under the tree and writing in a shaky hand, writing like Santa. And so I know that there's no Santa.
Quite right. Sweetheart, why, if you knew that was the case, why did you keep writing the letters to Santa with so many presents on them?
I don't know, Mom. I thought that's what you were supposed to do.
No, no, you're right. I'm sorry. It's on me. It's on me. No, so you're correct. So Mommy works very hard at her job to save up money to get you presents. And
I know. And that's really, like, I want to go back to Santa because Santa brought me everything and you stopped giving me everything I wanted.
Well, sweetheart, the thing is that Mommy is just, she's tired. She doesn't really want to work that much. So
You said I could have a baby pizza lot. And you also said that I could get a stocking stuffed with like a bunch of dollar bills so I could use them at the dollar store. And you also said that I could get an easy bake oven and a lifetime supply of Pop-Tarts. And they told me all those things and I really wanted them and then I couldn't have them and then... It's just too much, Mom. I want too much.
Do you want a cupcake?
Yes.
Here you go.
Swipe left. Welcome to our Easy Bake Coven. This is the first recipe we are going to prepare. We are going to get all of us boyfriends. Or girlfriends. Okay, so first for the vision board, just say out loud what you imagine.
I imagine that everything's gonna burn. It's gonna burn. I'm really having a hard time not hyperventilating.
We are thinking about our boyfriends or future girlfriend.
I imagine.
Are you thinking about an STI?
Yes.
I imagine he's going to ask me to marry him.
Oh, I hope that comes true.
I imagine they're gonna be thick as fuck.
We should write that one down for the next class.
I imagine.
What if they're a serial killer?
As long as they're thick.
Right. I mean,
I'm gonna write that one down too.
But I mean, the best question is, what that dick do, right? That's what matters.
I mean,
I hate to change the subject, but I've been wanting to bring this up for a while. I think the dues has gotten to be too much.
I would agree with that.
Membership dues.
The dues to be part of the coven?
Yes.
Yeah, I got an Easy Bake Oven at Target for $40. Why are we paying $300 a month?
Wait,
because I put fucking satanic water over it, okay? This is a coven.
But I'm
Tell the
not
people
seeing.
I'm millionaires. I
I'm
need
not-
to pretend I'm a millionaire. Okay,
I'm not realizing anything from all of this. So I think we should just drop the dues and look, it's just a club. It's not magical, okay? Let's all face it.
Magic is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay, so yeah, did anybody have anything magical happen to them in the last year?
No.
I think Sister Grace.
Well, I mean, not necessarily magical. I actually baked in my own house. And it was okay. I made chocolate cake.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See? It wouldn't have happened without us.
You know, I used Satan's breath in my muffins, and they were so good, and I'm so happy that you gave it to us. But then I found it in Winn-Dixie for like $2.
I thought Satan's breath was something that you only produced yourself.
That's just
I
words.
went.
It's just words.
White left. So you wouldn't believe who I just saw at the grocery store. I bumped into her at the grocery store, at our grocery store, where we used to go together. She had the audacity to just walk in.
Oh, hi.
You again?
I mean, I shop at fucking Trader Joe's every Friday. You know that.
No, I shop at Trader Joe's every Friday, okay? You're here on my schedule. We agreed, separate schedules.
Hi. Welcome to Trader Joe's. Is everything okay? There's like tension. This is Trader Joe's. We're friendly.
Yeah, this was my ex, and she's just stalking me now.
Me?
Oh.
Me? No, okay? In the agreement that we laid out, okay, you would go to Trader Joe's on Wednesdays and I would come here on Fridays. That was our agreement.
How about we walk through different aisles?
We have a system, all right? We would start by produce and then we would go to grains and then dairy. There was a process to this.
Yeah, and then proteins and then fruits and then so it would throw me off if I had to.
You forgot after that what comes, right? The wine section, you totally forgot about the wine section. Great.
Am I the only one seeing all the sexual tension right now?
I forget the wine section. You're right. I don't forget the wine section. You know why? Because it's your fault I'm an alcoholic. It's your fault.
My fault? Well, you know what? Maybe if you had actually picked up the right ciabatta bread instead of fucking sourdough, you wouldn't be drunk.
How about we all just
clearly in love. You can tell it. There's so much tension.
They're so in love. It's palpable. Do you want a sample?
Swipe left. Welcome to the zoo special Valentine's Day edition after hours tour. We'll be watching the animals doing what they do after hours.
Swipe right. Here the people come again. All right, I guess we're gonna play cards for them.
So over here you can see the gorillas are playing cards. We taught them that.
Go fish.
You have a 5.
Yes.
When do they get to like the nasty stuff,
Well, we can't really make that happen. I mean, we scheduled this Valentine's thing thinking that would draw a lot of people in, and it has, and thank you all for coming, but we can't make them have sex. They're playing cards right now.
Jack of Hearts.
I kind of thought I might meet somebody on this, since it's a Valentine's event, but am I the only participant?
Go fish.
I mean, really, like, you don't have any other singles, like, here? Like, nobody?
Well, mostly couples come. I mean, all the other people.
I'm sorry, I'm a little late. Is this the penguin exhibit?
No, right now we're at the gorillas, but if you step this way, we can go look at the penguins. The penguins, there they are. The penguins, they're busy doing what penguins do.
Oh my God. So
Dance
cute.
number.
They're
Tuxedos on. It's great.
I'm sorry, they're not having sex. They're ballroom dancing right now. That's what they specialize in, ballroom dancing.
Perfect. That is literally perfect. Oh my God, they're going into a tap number. What?
Yes. Yeah, they've been
It's so
featured.
good.
They've been featured in a couple Disney movies and some other movies, and documentaries. Listen.
Wow.
You're single, right? And you're single, right?
Wait, what was that growl?
Grrr.
Oh, that's the tiger.
Grrr.
Wow, I see the tiger.
Grrr. Oh.
The tiger has to be. The tiger's. I don't know why the tiger's alone right now.
Grrr.
We put them together, hoping something would happen for the Valentine's Day event. Oh, there she is. There she is.
Oh, we might actually get to see something. They seem
Yeah.
to be
Hey,
dreaming, don't they?
I mean, do you want to get a little closer and get a peek?
Yeah.
Well, I don't recommend that. Don't get too close.
Grrr.
Yeah. So we've been trying to get these two tigers to mate, so we could bring some cubs into the zoo environment here. But I don't know. We think they're both gay.
Yeah, there's a little extra swish with that one on the left.
Yeah, we're thinking that maybe we're thinking it's not going to happen.
That's just like me. I feel so seen.
5 left. I like making friends online because I get to hide my true self, and no one ever has to wonder who I am in real life. Because if you're cool online, nobody cares what you are like in real life.
Swipe left. In my World of Warcraft profile, I said that I'm 6'8" and I weigh 320 pounds, and I'm like a really manly guy. But in reality, I am a statistician, and I have some social issues.
Oh, so you are 6'8". You must be like a basketball player or something.
Yes, I love the sports ball. It's awesome.
Me too. I am a really sporty guy too. I get a lot of ladies playing sports.
Ooh, what's your like you like sports? Like, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is think of a sport. My favorite sport is racquetball. It's really exciting.
Is that? I don't even know what that is. What is that? Is that like a? Is that what is that? Oh no!
I am the moderator of this chat room, and
oh, the moderator jumped in. Oh no!
I'm blowing this.
Well, I've elected to unveil your true identities.
No!
Yes. For the purpose of keeping this chat interesting, you will tell your true identity or else you will die.
Oh no, but I've been working so hard at this character. He's an 87. Okay, fine. My name's Rodney. I'm a statistician. I'm 46. And I'm 5 foot. That's it. 5 foot. I like long walks on the beach at night so people can't see me. And I like sampling fine wines for free at Total Wine.
I am Bob's mom. I have grounded him. He is no longer allowed to be on this chat.
Oh no, Bob was my only friend. What? Bob was my only friend.
Okay, Bob is a 45-year-old man. He is not, he's single. He's real single. And he's not a sports guy. I read all his prior emails to you. It's just, no, not going to happen.
Swipe left. I just don't know about all these online dating things. They frighten me because no one really seems to be who they really are. Everyone says that they are younger than they are, or they
Quite right.
teachers.
So I'm a model and I'm an Instagrammer, and I went to Dunkin' Donuts and got this iced coffee, and I want you to take a picture of me with it so I can hashtag them because they're gonna pay me $5.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. I got a shot. Yeah, I got it.
Awesome. Oh my
Luke,
God.
I don't know why you're freaking out so much. This is just like a McDonald's advertisement. Like, the burger you see is not the burger you get, right? So this
Like
might not
that,
be
actually.
me.
I would like that, you know, just be honest, you know. I really appreciate it. So, like, tell me, do you have any kind of legal history, any at all, you know, while we're at it?
No shady business.
No shady business?
No, I am just like the burger you see on the menu, as authentic as that.
Okay. All right. I'm really digging this so far.
I'm so glad you agreed to this second date. I'm really glad I can be myself with you now. So is it okay? I'm gonna just take off my makeup and take off my weave, and oh God, that feels so good. And okay, I have to take this tape down. Oh my God, I thought my face was gonna die. It's been stretched so much. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I'm just getting used to this. Oh.
We're the same age. Why are you being so weird right now?
Excuse me, I'm gonna need you to put all of that back on. You're scaring our customers.
Honey, I'm scaring the customers? Oh my God, fine. I'll just put it back on. For God's sake. This is.
Do you see how she tapes her eyes up? It's so weird.
Okay, I've pulled back the skin and I've tied it. All right. Hey!
Hey.
I'm so happy to see you today. I'm glad you had our second date. Are we gonna have a third one?
I think you know, I think I'm getting a call. It was on vibrate here. It's gotta go.
Whew, I am so sick and tired of being the advisor at this freaking college. The only thing that gets me going is coffee and really poorly written papers.
Wait, break. Ms. Estefan, I think I don't think I'm gonna stay in college anymore. I have gotten 2 million subscribers on YouTube, and I think I'm just gonna go keep doing the videos where I scare people. And I wanted to ask you, since you're my advisor, like, what do you think about that?
You know what? Follow your dreams.
Whoa.
Mrs. McCarthy, I'm having a crisis right now. So, on Chad's top 8, I'm number 8.
Oh, you know what? Number 8 is a sign of completion and infinity. You know what? You are just getting started.
Mrs. Esteban McCartney, I brought you the Starbucks iced coffee.
Is this cold brew?
I don't know. I'm not a Starbucks.
Mrs.
Get out of my office!
Mrs. Esteban McCarthy, oh, I'm so happy you were able to meet. I know what I want to do in life. I want to be you. I want to do your job.
You know what? Here are the keys. Here's my password to my email.
Go off, sis!
And you know what? They'll probably end up paying you more because you're a dude, even though I have a doctorate degree and I have 45 years of experience teaching in the university system. But you know what? No, because I'm a woman, they decide, oh, you know what? We're going to pay you less than the brand new dude who's walking in and taking your job. Be my guest!
Show me how to rage out like
What
that.
then, Brad? You get $50 more than that woman that just walked out.
Hey, hey, that's awesome. Man, does that mean you're fired?
Did you hear anything I said? Go get me a cold brew.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, Ms. Estefan, you can't leave yet because the new guy already had a sexual harassment lawsuit filed against him in day one. So it's going back to you. Apologies, but I mean that's just where we're at right now. So
where's my dude? Where's my man? Why are you still here?
Why am I still here? Because I'm the only decent person who can hold this position.
McCarthy, I'm totally of age, but I don't think Mr. Henderson is qualified to do the same things that you do.
Of course not. But you know what? I get paid way less than he would ever. And, no one's fighting for it right now. But I think I just got to sip on my cold brew.
McCarty, we will fight with you. I mean, I don't know why you threw coffee in my face, but because I like you. And I'll support you.
Yo, what's going on here?
All right, that's our show, everybody. We love sisterhood. Yes. And let's get the whole cast out here for one final look at your beautiful faces.
Sisterhood.
About it.
And for you watching at home, stay tuned. We still have 2 big shows left. We have the DIGIYAS takeover for the stand-up showcase in just a few minutes at 10 p.m. And then after that, the Shady Lipsync with some fierce performances. So stay tuned, grab your drinks, grab your booze and your bays and your bees, and see you here at 10, okay?
Woo! Dale! Co-hosting along with Tarek, so I could get Tarek out here. Come on out.
Hello.
Looking fabulous.
Priscilla?
How are you?
I'm good. How's my favorite lesbian doing?
I'm doing pretty good. No, I can't complain. You know, the world is on fire, but I can't complain right now. So.
Oh, that's great because I have plenty of complaining. Okay, no, I'm kidding. We're not gonna complain today.
No.
Too much of that. I mean, the comedians can complain if they want to, but
Right.
all in good fun. We have a great show lined up for you guys. It's crazy. Comedians from all over the country. And who do we have first? Oh, actually, we have you first, Priscilla.
So before we get that started, let's get the comedians out here. So
Oh, yes. Let's see them all. Show your beautiful faces.
Come on out. Woo!
Hey, everybody.
What's up?
Such a beautiful look. Love it.
Yes,
All right, everybody. So we'll see
house.
the rest of your face.
Oh, you're breaking up a little.
Cameras off. There we go. But yeah, I'm excited. We have a super diverse lineup, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Some new peeps, some peeps that we've seen before. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, but before all that, I think you have some funny stuff for us.
A little bit. I'll chat a little bit.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help welcome your first comic of the night and my good friend, Priscilla Blanco.
So my name, as Terry says, Priscilla. I am a musician. I'm a music director. I play piano and all that good stuff. but I am also a recovering JW. And JW stands for Jehovah's Witness. Yes, I used to be a Jehovah's Witness, and not anymore because obviously I'm gay, and the gay agenda is not a thing for the JWs. But aside from, gayness, holidays aren't a thing for JWs, so I didn't celebrate Christmas or birthdays or anything like that. And also politics are not a thing for JWs. They remain politically neutral. But luckily I've been able to kind of snap out of it and be a little bit more politically active and involved. In fact, this past week or week and a half ago, I was watching the Democratic and Republican National Convention. And it's very interesting because it's so different because of Rona and all that. So I thought it was an interesting approach this year. But when I was watching the Republican National Convention, I was like, hold up, am I buying OxyClean? Am I going to be going home with a shit ton of OxyClean right now? Because I felt like I was watching a 3 a.m. infomercial. They were like, literally like, do you want the perfect house? You can have it. Do you want the perfect job? You can have it. Do you want the perfect family? You can have it. All for the low cost of freedom, $99. Come today. Yeah, I was like, holy fuck, where do I call? All right, because I want fucking OxyClean. No, honestly, it was a little bit confusing to see them like advertise politics that way. But then I was like, wait a second. Infomercials really target the age group, the demographic age group of 25 to 44-year-olds. And then the working class, the biggest chunk of the age group of the working class, it's 25 to 54-year-olds. Interesting, huh? Then I was watching the Democratic National Convention, and all I gotta say is thank God for Michelle Obama, because holy shit, it's so fucking eloquent and so classy. And I love the fact that she was referring to the White House, not necessarily like calling out people specifically until the very end. And she was like, bro, you can't vote for Donald Trump, all right? And I was like, you know what? She kept it so classy. And Nancy Pelosi, same thing. She was like, you know what? Y'all, we got to work together. We got to figure this shit out. But you know who's in the way? Donald Trump. And she just stayed quiet. I was shook. I was like, Nancy, did you freeze? Literally shook. But then I was like, you know what? Both parties were trying to make their point, and people have their own political opinion. Personally, I was just like wondering, shit, really at the end of the day, they're all endorsed by the 1%, right? And what keeps the 1% thriving? The exploitation of the working class. Yes. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we need to pay attention to what's going on in politics because we're getting fucked. So go out and vote. And that's my time for today. I'm going to be introducing someone who's very near and dear to me because this Capricorn queen is literally super fierce. She is a dreamer. And I love their parents. They're the sweetest, most supportive gay parents ever. And please put your hands together and join me welcoming Al D. Woo!
Thank you so much, Priscilla. Wow. I'm touched. My cold Capricorn heart is touched. Thank you so much. Yes, like Priscilla said, my name is Al D. Yes, like the supermarket, the one that you always figure out about because there's always something better. That's me. I hope you guys are all doing okay and you're being safe through this quarantine time. Although I personally have been calling it quarantine thriving because I am thriving during this quarantine. Yes, I did say quarantine thriving, by the way. I'm that annoying bitch that will take half of quarantine and then like add something in the middle like quarantine slaying, quarantine thriving. That's me. That's the kind of annoying bitch I am. But something that I've been struggling during my quarantine thriving is, and actually I say I was struggling with it before already, but let's just blame the situation in the pandemic. And it is dating. Love life. Yes, dating in sunny Florida, the place for the shadiest gay people. Yes. And dating as a cis gay man it's tough because you well, it's tough for all the LGBTQIA plus community, but I'm speaking of my experience because for me to be able to find a date, I have to either find it online or get referred through a friend. It's literally like a job. Like you either get a friend referral or you find it online. And I've been thinking a lot about my online experience dating, and I know that like straight men get a lot of like bad fame for just being shitty. But I wanted to show you guys tonight that it also happens in the gay dating apps, because people think gays are all like magical and unicorns and positive. I'm going to show you tonight that we are not. I prepared a PowerPoint presentation of Grindr messages that I have gotten, and these are all 100% real. So if the host can let me share my screen, I will show you guys that in just a second. So I'm also going to be rating them on creativity. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm going to be rating them in the creativity of the message and just how creative and how much it's impacted me. Okay. So let's get this thing ready. If I can get the screen sharing to happen. Now I'll just do a song. Da da da. No, just kidding. I'm not warmed up. Just kidding. I'm always warmed up. Maybe it's not happening. Oh. Nope. Maybe not. Yeah, let's see here. Just describe my screen. Yeah, you know what? Oh, there we go. The magic wizard heard us. Let's see here. Can you guys see this?
Ah,
Yeah.
Yes. All right, here we go. This is Grindr by Al D. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes. Let's see. So let's dive right into it. Remember, I'm rating these on creativity. All right, so this one, oh, and by the way, let me not spoil it. I'm yellow and the other person's always blue. Okay, if you're watching and you don't know what this magical mystery Grindr app does. Okay, so I go, hey, they go, what? So I'm like, the emoji. They go, you said hey, I said what? So I'm like, another emoji because I'm over it by then. And then he goes, if you think hey and hi are the same, that's on you. I'm like, I don't get it. What's wrong with saying hey? That's how you see it, and that's on you. So this person gets a 0 out of 10. Pass the vibe check. Do not collect 200. This one I like. This one I'm a fan of. Hello, I'm blank. Nice to meet you. I'm looking for a sugar baby who will take good care of me and company, getting your allowance of $2,000 every week via PayPal. Text my WhatsApp if you're interested. This one I give a 7 out of 10 because it flattered me at $2,000, but PayPal, like, bitch, just like Venmo me, Cash App me even. Like, it's 2020. I'm not going to take PayPal. Like, I have respect. Come on.
Uh-huh.
This one is on another level. Like to be shriveled? No, I do not. Hear me out. This one I had given a negative 500 out of 10, but the more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? No. I didn't kink shame them, and they were respectful. They just asked, do you like to be shit on? And I said, no, I do not. We went on about our waves like adults, so maybe I would give this a 6 out of 10 after I've thought about it. The next one, I love this one. How much I have to pay to fuck? I know you want money. Can you drive? 3 question marks, 3 question marks, 4 question marks, 4 question marks, 3 question marks. I give this one a 5 because at least they knew that I wanted money. So, you know what? I'm willing to hear more, but then I was just like, come on, like, and look at the time difference, like 2 minutes in between. Like, give me let me just think of how much I'm gonna charge. Jesus. This one is a profile. It's not a message, but it's someone's profile, and I have to include it because listen to this. I know I'm hot. Don't tell me unless you want to get fucked up in a bad way. I could beat anyone's ass, so just don't fucking compliment me because I already know I'm hotter than you. I get more messages than anyone else on this app, so don't expect a reply.
Oh my God.
Right? I was like, whoa. Who's your demo? Like, why are you here then if you don't want anyone to message you and if you know you're hotter than anyone else? I give it 3.5 because I appreciate confidence, but that's about it. This one's also a profile that just took me. I'm still thinking about this today. I got this in like February. Mostly here to share secrets.
Aw.
Green spoons leave soon, so be tuned, toenail. Seasail beach whale. If I don't respond immediately, it's because someone else is sharing a juicy secret. You guys.
Aw.
What the fuck? No, this is weird. What? If anyone knows the secret message, please drop it in the YouTube comments. I'm dying to know what they mean. Now, this one is a classic. Want to peel back my big toenail and snip underneath carefully, like how you smell a Sharpie? Question mark. To which I said, what the fuck? And then he goes, it looks like pieces of soap. Very fragrant.
Oh.
That one got a negative infinity out of 10. And we are down to the last one. And I saved the best one for last because in my heart, I love this one. Hey, sexy, wanna fuck? And I said, it's Valentine's Day because it was Valentine's Day. He goes, we can cuddle for a little after, smiley face. That to me hits all the marks. They complimented me right off the bat, called me sexy, got straight to the point, wanna fuck, acknowledged that it's Valentine's Day, and asked me to cuddle after. He won my heart and my whole. And that has been my Grindr PowerPoint.
Thank you, Aldi.
Goodbye.
Woo! Yeah, I should get on that Grindr. Never tried it at all. Haven't heard of it. Even the straight guys are on Grindr now. Anyway, we have a great show, of course. The next comedian coming up, she did one of our 5 to 5 stand-up workshops, and she killed it. And she's back today with a great set. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Grace Mead. Grace.
My name's Grace Mead, as Tarek said, and I like to think I have a fairly unique perspective on life. I was appeared male in Shreveport, Louisiana, and now I'm openly transgender. So I've sort of seen both sides. And I too watched the Republican National Convention this week. I don't watch people I agree with, so I did not watch most of the DNC. And I think there were a lot of speakers. I think they were trying to show us they're inclusive, but there were some inconsistencies, and I had some questions. And if you could answer them in the comments, I'd be interested. I mean, they had Kimberly Guilfoyle, and in her first line, she explained to us she's a Latina, and her mother's from Puerto Rico. Her father's also an immigrant, but she warned that human sex drug traffickers must not be allowed to cross our border. And I'm not sure what a human sex drug trafficker is. Maybe it's someone who traffics in the kind of pills I hear that are at raves and DJ shows. Maybe they're all trafficking Viagra. I'm not really sure. But it didn't sound too much like send me you're tired, you're poor, and you're hungry. Didn't sound too much like Hamilton and Lafayette singing together, immigrants, we get the job done. Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump both showed up with matching hipster beards.
Yeah.
Trump Jr. was very energetic. His eyes were a little bleary, a little red, a little small. He said it was the lights. I'm sure he's right. I've not seen anyone that energetic since college, but the lights, I'm sure. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron, first lines again, first African-American Attorney General in Kentucky. And he said, Republicans will never turn a blind eye to unjust acts. I mean, maybe he means aside from putting children in cages. Oh, no, he was right. That wasn't a blind eye. That was a Republican administration and its policies that put them in the cages. I got it. Then he said, if the Democrats were elected, we'd go backward to a time when people were treated as political commodities who could not think for themselves. And then he said, on the economy, Joe Biden couldn't do it, but President Trump did. Well, I'm a little confused because Biden was charged by Obama with bailing out the economy in 2008, which Trump inherited. And Trump since has seen more job losses than any president since World War II. Oh, but then he said that the Trump administration, carry the mantle to be a force of good in the world. I'm not so sure about that. They did have one speaker, Richard Brunel, the former acting director of national intelligence. Now he's gay. He didn't mention he was gay, but he's gay. And he said that he saw the entire case for Russian collusion and that it was all bogus information. Now, wonder why the gay guy got that job. But in any way, he said that Washington, under the Democrats, stopped being the capital of the United States at levels of the Trump campaign. He literally said, I wish every American could see how Donald Trump negotiates on their behalf. I do too, except it was just Vladimir Putin and Trump and the interpreter in the room. So apparently we didn't get to see that. Then we had the granddaughter of the late Reverend Billy Graham. And she said Democrats pressured schools to allow boys in girls' locker rooms. And Trump withdrew the policies that put our little girls at risk. Now, in states with trans-inclusive bathroom laws, there's no increase in crime. And some 41% of trans people like me attempt suicide. So she's stigmatizing the most vulnerable, but that sounds sort of Christian. She then said, Biden-Harris leaves no room for people of faith. President Trump has enormous faith. After all, he has faith. He's an exception to the commandment against adultery. He's so determined to go to church, he'll gas people to get there and hold a Bible upside down, and he's never asked for forgiveness. My name's Grace Mead, vote.
Right. Thank you, Grace. Thank you so much. Yes, I also agree. Go out and vote. It is so important. This election is very crucial. There's a lot going on in the world, so your vote matters. And the next comedian is my favorite Arab Guatemalan gay because, you know, the beard, the voice, the aesthetic, everything about him is just like chef's kiss. Help me welcome Tarek Turgeman. Woo! Tarek!
Hello, everyone. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, I hope I'm the only gay Guatemalan gay, you know, because if not, I want to meet that bitch, okay? Tell her what's up. Position has been filled. What the fuck? Anyways, hello everyone. I'm Tarek, yay. A member here at the Villain. So today I wanted to say that even though it's hard to be gay and millions of us are suffering around the world, we're being murdered, we're being imprisoned, lots of things. I do have to say, it's so boring to be straight. Like, come on, guys. You know, I would be boring to gay again. All right. It's so boring to be straight. You guys keep stealing all our shit. That's how I know you're bored of yourselves. Okay. You steal our fashion, right? You steal our music, right? You steal our dance moves. So everything. You steal our poppers. Yeah. Now you motherfuckers doing poppers everywhere. I'm in the club with my straight friends pre-corona, right? Pre-corona. You know, and they'd be like, dude, you want some poppers? Like, what? This is not, those are for 4Gs, okay? Or 5G or whatever network you're subscribing to. But yeah, like, come on. Can't you do cocaine like normal people at the club? You know, these straights. You're stealing butt sex. All of you started having butt sex like 10 years ago. Okay. And you don't even do it right. You have the spontaneous butt sex. You know how much we prepare for butt sex? People lead lifestyles in order to have butt sex, okay? Like, they don't eat, they're super skinny, they don't go to brunch, you know? My friends are like, oh my God, I was at Target and I dropped my phone and I kneeled down to get it and my boyfriend put it in. Oh my God. Did she do that? That's crazy. It makes me wonder, it makes me notice how different being gay and being straight is. I love being gay because we can talk how we want, you know? We can talk to girls, we can be like, bitch, and it's actually a compliment, you know? Or like recently, AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, you guys know who that is? Yeah. I'm a Palestinian, gay, Latino immigrant, so she's like my girl, you know? So yeah, she was walking down Congress and a congressman, a boring straight congressman called her, "You fucking bitch." And everyone was like, oh my God. But imagine if there was more gay and queer people in Congress and you heard that in Congress, it'd be like, "You fucking bitch." But it'd be a compliment, right? Like, "You fucking bitch. You've been eating congressman every fucking day." Anyways, my bitches, I love you. That's my time.
Woo!
Coming up next, thank you. Coming up next, one of my favorite people that I love learning and performing with, and villain, and one of my favorite up-and-coming stand-up comedians. Please give it up for my good friend, Victoria Haig.
Woo!
Hooray.
Hello, everybody. What's up? My name is Victoria. So this quarantine has been very productive for me. I renovated my closet. I cleared out this storage space. I caught the coronavirus back in March, so I got that out of the way. Let me see, what else did I do? Well, seriously though, it was pretty bad. Only because I didn't know what was wrong with me. I had this horrible headache and I couldn't smell shit, which was especially bothersome for me because I like to smell my shit. That's why I can gauge my gut health. I can kind of have an idea of what's going on with me. So that was a little bit bothersome. I wasn't sure what was going on. And so when I tested positive, it was actually a relief because number one, I knew what it was. And number two, I knew I'd be able to take some time off from work. So that was like a big plus. Back in February, I got a new job. And so my end date was on a Friday and my start date for my new position was that Monday. Whack. So I regretted not taking a few weeks off. So the timing of all this was just perfect. You know, it was exactly what I needed. I was off for 21 days. I social distanced. I ordered Uber Eats, Amazon. So during that time, I was actually boosting the economy. So you're welcome. Yeah, back in March, I work at a doctor's office, so I'm not sure if that's where I caught it. At the time, I didn't know anyone who had it. And now it seems like I've known actually a few people. It's like the new HPV. So, I don't know. I've been a nurse for the last 10 years or so. I worked on a surgical floor for 7 of those years. And as a nurse, you celebrated people having bowel movements because after surgery, it's very common to develop constipation. It's a real thing. So when someone regains their normal bodily function, it means they're almost ready to be discharged. It's funny because I actually have the exact opposite reaction when my boyfriend has a bowel movement. Like, again? Like, how many times do you go in a day? Like, I'm disgusted and maybe a little bit jealous, but mostly disgusted by that. Since this quarantine, I did also adopt a kitten. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you see a lot of my pictures. I'm not sorry. Anyway, being a pet owner has taught me a lot about myself and how I approach my relationships. For example, when he does something bad, I don't discipline him and I just complain about it. It's very similar to how I've been with my family. So I'm learning to make them more accountable. Like last week, for example, my sister pissed me off, so I locked her in the closet until she apologized. So I think it's working, actually. Another good thing about this quarantine is that I didn't get pregnant. Yeah, I'm just thankful that Florida, that in case it did happen, Florida isn't one of those stupid states that ban abortion. Can you imagine booking a flight out to a neighboring state, booking a hotel room, and then having to pay for the abortion? That is one expensive ass nut, okay? I have student loans, I can't afford that shit. Now Plan B is something I can afford sometimes. WAP problems, okay? WAP problems. Maybe not with how often as I take it, but Yeah, I see it as an investment in my future. Okay, I'm not ready to have kids. I'm not ready to have to explain the harsh truths of this world. It's a cruel world that we live in. And to have to explain something like how calories work, like I would hate to have to do that. Like, no, you can't eat whatever you want. It drives me insane, those people who are like, no, abortions are bad. Are you gonna help me raise the kid? Like, it's those same people who have sex before marriage. Like, what gives you the license to judge people who sin differently than you, you know? I'm pretty sure it doesn't say in the Bible, thou shalt get dick down after 3 margaritas, you know? Like, it doesn't say that. Or, do not fret, but stuff. Delight yourself in anal pleasures, you know? Or, the Lord is my strength and my shield. Condoms are for losers. Like, it doesn't say any of that. Anyway, so that's my time. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you, Victoria. You can follow Vicky at UnrulyVicky on Instagram, and also that's their Cash App, Venmo info. And it's also on the YouTube chat. So if you guys like what you see, go follow these peeps on their Instagram, and also Venmo, Cash App, all that. Send them monies because they're working hard to bring you entertainment. Up next, the next comedian is a rescuer of dogs and 8 tracks. Here we have TL Devaney. You can follow them at TL Devaney on Instagram, and also their Cash App and Venmo is at TL-Devaney. So take it away. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Priscilla. It's great to be here. I know a bunch of you are thinking, hey, you can't just be the stepdad of a non-binary teen and get on the queer comedy show. But that's not why I'm here. I am transgender. I'm real fucking tired of telling people that, because what happens if I go around telling people that is then other dudes think they can come up to this and tell it to smile. I mean, let's face it, even before transition, it was pretty much this with less facial hair. And I could never really go into the women's restroom without there being some woman in there with a few too many white claws in her that would see me walking in the door and then shove me right on back out. Now, my problem with that clearly isn't that she thought I was a man. My problem with that was that she thought it was stupid. I mean, think about it. Think about the stupidest cisgender man you know. Does he ever have trouble figuring out which public restroom to go into? Fuck no. You can take him to some ridiculous theme restaurant where the choices are mages and wizards. He'll just waltz on in there and saunter on back out. Hey man, how'd you figure that out? Said wizards. Had to take a whiz. My life is very complicated and difficult and convoluted, and every time I try to tell people about myself, I just wind up sounding crazy. I've decided I'm just going to start prefacing everything I say with welcome to my Ted Kaczynski talk. That's the Unabomber, if you don't know. I suffered a traumatic brain injury when I was 3 years old, and I suffer a bunch of long-term consequences from that. Immediately following the accident, I developed a severe seizure disorder, so severe that they had to put me on adult doses of anti-seizure drugs, which are all downers. And to keep me a functional child, they had to counteract that with a stimulant. The stimulant they put me on is a prescription drug called Disoxin, which is methamphetamine. Wow. So between the ages of 3 and 6, I was on a bunch of downers, methamphetamine. And once I hadn't had a grand mal seizure for a year, they just yanked me off the drugs and called me good. I don't really remember too much from that period of my life. I do know, however, that baby meth head really hates it when you take the meth away. I can also tell you that if you want to know the best part about me having kicked meth cold turkey at the age of 6, it's the fact that my teeth grew back. Now, as far as the bathrooms go, I think we've made a big mistake in that we do need 2, but we decided to separate them by gender, because really we just need one that says civilized, one that says miscreant, and those of us that can go in there with the proper respect for a public space devoted to personal hygiene and public health can go in one, And those of us that can't go in there without leaving behind a trail of shame composed of pubic hairs and bodily fluids and Lord knows what else can just go in the other one and never fucking apologize for anything. I live in Seattle, Washington, which is known to be a very progressive place. I live in this teeny tiny apartment complex. Across the sidewalk from us, there's an old house that has 4 apartments in it. And there's a woman that lives over there that's very into performative activism. She put one of those signs outside that said, "In this house, we believe Black Lives Matter, women's rights are human rights, no human is illegal, love is love, science is real, and kindness is everything," which would be all well and good, except a sex offender lives over there. And I'm pretty sure that nullifies at least half those things. Seattle, Washington is the rare sort of place where you can find sex offenders with progressive values. Like this one time, I heard saw this guy sidle up to this young woman at a bar when we used to do that sort of thing, go out to bars. And he said to her, "Girl, I'm going to be all over you like white on racism." Bold move. I gave him a little credit for that. But I also thought, yeah, this dude would totally love to be at your protest. The only problem is it takes place within 500 yards of a school. Yeah, so in this teeny tiny apartment complex that I live in, I have an old friend that lives 2 doors down from me. And we've known each other so long that we've just installed a drive-through window into our friendship, because we have these big windows at the front of our apartments, and I'll just walk down there. He slides the window open. We conduct our friendship transaction, and then I'm on my way. But one day I was out there talking to him, and he just out of nowhere told me that he does not like Tom Petty. And it made me feel a little queasy, like it's kind of having a breakdown or free falling or something. I said to him, "Don't do me like that, man. Hey, you don't know how it feels. You got me standing out here like some kind of refugee. I mean, sure, it's good to be king while you sit there doing bong hits like it's your last dance with Mary Jane, but I got to go out here into the great wide open, running down the dream, learning to fly. You better stop dragging my heart around, buddy. No, you don't come around here no more. I won't back down, pal." Hey, thanks, you guys. I'm TL Devaney.
Woo!
Right. Yay! TL, thanks for joining us. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yay. Where are you coming from, TL?
Well, Seattle, Washington.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. The progressive place. That's right. Yeah, this is Florida. Not so progressive. We still have abortion, though. We do believe in that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, our next comic might be my second favorite this time. I don't know. But she's a leader in her scene in Chicago. Please help me welcome Amanda Costner.
Woo! Hey! Should I dance? I like to separate myself energy-wise. So no music dancing.
Yeah.
Maybe I should beatbox. Should I be one of those lesbians? Are the panties dropping?
Yeah.
Oh, how's everybody doing? I still can't let go of those old stand-up comedian tropes, can I?
Right.
Gotta ask the crowd how they're doing. We got 420 coming up. Yeah. It's only 8 months away. So I started rolling joints last night, but then I smoked them. So back to net 0 joints. I have to smoke joints because I've never cleaned my bong. The last time I went to use it, that creature from Alien came out the top of it, and I was like, just one more hit, and that's it. You know what's like getting high? Being on TikTok. That's an addiction because it's so random what they choose to boost to the For You page. So you're just like, itching like, oh, I got to get another vibe. You're just like doing all these dance moves, trying to make people laugh at the same time. That would need some work. You know those people who sing everything?
Yeah.
They gotta sing their thoughts.
Mhm.
I'm going number 2 in the bathroom. Like, oh my God, this is an airport. I'm at a Zoom comedy show. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a lesbian.
What?
This bit is not going to work with this crowd, but usually at my Zoom shows where like I might be the token gay, the next part of my joke is, does anybody have any questions about scissoring? Thought y'all might appreciate that. I'm a little more masculine, tomboyish sometimes, and I feel like it's hard for me to compliment women without it sounding like I'm coming on to them. Like, because what I'll be trying to say in my head is like, you look super rad. I love that shirt. And then I feel like the way it sounds coming out is like, hey, girl. I know everybody here. I just didn't finish that. That's all I needed. Hey, girl.
Yeah,
y'all know what I meant. I can't do it, right? So I know everybody here has heard of toxic masculinity, but have you heard of the toxic butch lesbian? Because it is real. Every time, and I'm guilty of it. Sometimes I'm trying to better myself, but it's the same line every time. If you're at the bar, like 100% of the time, it's hey girl, I got a dick too. It's just plastic. Every time. Plastic dicks. Okay. I am a former professional golfer. I'm that gay. But when I was playing professional golf, I was actually in the closet. And I know everybody who's performed tonight can relate. When you're in the closet, the only focus you have is staying in the closet. So I would be out on the practice putting green. A few strangers would walk by, and out of nowhere, I'd just shout out, I'm not gay! They totally bought it. Totally bought it. I do have a girlfriend. My girlfriend is not what you expect. I don't know what you expect. All I know is every time I tell somebody she's a neurologist, their face looks pleasantly surprised. Quite frankly, I didn't know you had the body to get a neurologist. One time I told somebody, and she actually asked me if I knew what neurology was. Can you believe that? Like, bitch. No. But I Googled it. And it is a branch of medicine. The pandemic has everybody shook, right? Just everybody. Even people's pets. My dog's like, when the fuck are you leaving this house? You haven't left this house in what feels like 18 years. You haven't showered in what feels like 18 years. No, I think my dog loves me. I hope my dog loves me. You know, I'm one of those lesbians that treats my dog like my child. It's like, you know, not in any symbolic way. Just when I see him, I'm like, you are my biological son. And I have this song. I want to share with you this song I like to sing. This is a special song I like to sing. I'm like, he's like a Chihuahua mix, so I can hold him like a baby. I go like this. You're my bookie, 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 boo. And then I harmonize with myself. You're my bookie, 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 boo. Houston, come on, sing with me. That's the same Houston. You're my bookie, 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 boo. All the applause. Oh, I'm a preacher's daughter. Dad's from Alabama. I grew up in Rainbow City, Alabama. What? Can you say ironic? Remember when I told that joke about those people that sing? It was me the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rainbow City, Alabama. I am estranged from my parents. They think that the idea of being involved in my life would mean that they're sending me the message that what I'm doing is okay. What I'm doing? What do you mean, mommy and daddy? You mean licking pussy? Is that what you mean? Also, that makes no sense. You know, how is that going to make me not? It's like if you're mad at your friend, you don't say, you know, if your friend says like, I'm no longer in your life, you're not like, okay, I'm going to stop eating ice cream now. You still lick the cone. And that metaphor works if you're really high. Yeah. So poor parents, poor me. My sister, however, had a rough childhood. So whenever I bring up my feelings about it, she likes to also tag on her feelings about it. Oh, this is just turning into therapy, right? Talk about your sister. She doesn't watch any of my stuff, but I just had this like tiny thought in the back of my head, like, oh, tonight's the night she's logging on to support the night I shit on her. Stop the car, rewind. I remember another comedian did a cocaine joke. I actually am not on cocaine, but I just am, you know, the lights are bright. Can I hear it from my comedians? What else are we going to do? Zoom shows and video, social media stuff. I got a big old light in my face. It's when the lights are bright. The song hits tonight. Okay, I think that's going to do it for me. Give it up for your hosts, Tarek and Priscilla. This is such a fun lineup, and I can't wait to see KJ. She's going to be awesome.
Woo! Yes, thank you, Amanda, so much. You can follow her at Amanda Costner Comedy, and also she's got Cash App, Venmo, so hit all these peeps up. Up next, we have the queen of radical comedy, and you can follow them at I am KJ Whitehead.
Woo! All right. Well, hello, everyone. My name is KJ Whitehead, and I'm coming to you from Chicago, Illinois. Hello, folks in Florida and wherever you're watching from. And I'm glad to have your attention. Since this is an introduction, I would like to share with Amanda that I too am a preacher's daughter. I came from a very Christian family, and that my mother's a pastor and my father's a dick. Collective thing. This happens in Christianity. So as an introduction to you all, I'd like to share with you something that I usually tell most of my cishet audiences, which in Chicago is most places. It's the fact that I look the way I do because my father is a native Chicagoan and my mom is Dennis Rodman. And you know, when I was a child and I would misbehave, my mom would tell me that if I did not stop misbehaving, she'd send me to school in a dress. And little did we know, it's what I've always wanted. But I have some great news to share with you all, something that happened. Next month, I celebrate my 7 years of stand-up comedy.
Yes.
Yeah. I started when I was 21. I'm 28 now. It's only going to get better.
Yes.
But then I have to navigate my 30s. That's for another time. Anyway, so yeah, to celebrate, earlier this month, I released my first album, The Have Your Unicorn. It's a live album that I recorded back in January, released it this month. I'm proud of it. It's on Spotify. Please listen to it. But I get a lot of flack from cis men in the scene here in Chicago as well. They're like, KJ, you have to do it by yourself, don't you? You don't want to collab with any dudes. You just have to do all the shit by yourself. You're such a narcissist. You do it all, be all by yourself. And my friends, that is more or less how the female orgasm works. Hear me out. I'm not saying cis man can't get it done. What I am saying is that there's nothing wrong with a little vibrating courage.
Yeah.
So furthermore, what I would like to share with you all is the fact that around Chicago and Chicago comedy scene, especially Amanda might have heard about, is that there was a disgusting rumor going around that I hate white people, which is true. Which is true. I just want to share that with you all. I mentioned that for two reasons. One, it's been said about me for years because of all the jokes I make about racism. So, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, fine. And number two, the one thing I hate more than white people are white people who say that they hate other white people. It's like, I know none of you see color, but come on. But I tried to, you know, honestly, I have feelings about Joe Biden and Donald Trump, and I too watched the DNC and the RNC back to back. That's not great for your health. Don't do that. But you know, even given the current situation, I still feel like voting for Joe Biden is like giving a white comic the permission to say nigga on stage.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Only the thing is, this white comic feels like they don't need to get permission because they have a black woman next to him. So, meanwhile, just the whole thing between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, first of all, they're both idiots. Let's get that out of the way. Secondly, now it feels like voting for either one of them, I'm picking which like creepy or crazy uncle's house I'm gonna go to. One definitely can't be around children, and the other refers to black people as the blacks. If you can't tell which one is which, that's another problem with this election.
Yes. Woo!
I try to do my part, and I go outside and I protest out on my front lawn with signs and whatnot. And then the thing about it is, I live in one of those interesting neighborhoods in Chicago where if you call the police, they don't shoot you right away. Yes, I'm in the white part of Chicago right now. So one thing that I do get a lot of that is really interesting is how people drive by, mostly white folks who drive by, they see me with signs, they want to be supportive, and then they honk their horns and drive away. These are honkies, basically. So that's where the term comes from. You've been warned. I hate white people. I did a show at one point, and I did a show at one point, and it was an online show where while I was performing, a Zoom bomber came on and played a recording of a Klansman talking about all the people he hates. And then this person also said, "Whitehead, you're a fucking man. Don't lie. We all know it. You're a man. Don't lie to us." And that was an awful thing. Amanda says, "What the fuck?" Yeah, that's true. That happened. That happened last month. So one day afterwards, I got up, I put on a baggy pair of jeans, and I put on a shirt without my bra, without makeup, and went into the look in the mirror to see if there's any means of masculinity left there. And I thought that I look exactly like the butch lesbian I wish that would ask me out every once in a while. It's hard for me to describe my sexuality. At one point, I identified as a lesbian. At another point, I identified as pansexual. The one thing I can tell you is that I definitely feel like I want to look like a certain woman, and I want that same woman to pick me up and throw me on the bed.
Yeah.
And I will tell you this, I weigh well over 200 pounds. Good luck. If you get it done, you've earned it. I'm on bottom after all. That's the warning. Thank you, 2 minutes. And I do want to say that I feel like I still get the upper hand when it comes to cis men, especially, you know, and men that still think that person's sexuality is a choice. Everyone says, "Oh, you're born this way," and whatnot. It's like, yeah, that's one reason, one counter argument to that. But sexuality is not a choice. Case in point, if sexuality was a choice, there would be no heterosexual women. Furthermore, the last thing I want to leave y'all with, as far as who we can all laugh at, be it cis straight men, are the worst horror stories I have heard of cis men going on cis women. So cis men, straight men especially out there, if you're wondering why we still don't trust your ass, there's at least one article for that. Here are the 3 horror stories cis men going on cis women. First story, cis man gone on cis woman and does so after eating peppers.
Oh,
yeah, that sucks. Second story, cis man goes down on cis woman and decides to chew on the labia.
Yikes.
Yeah. Last story, cis man goes down on cis woman. We've heard the phrase, folks who go down on folks with vaginas, we've heard the phrase use the alphabet, correct? Well, this gentleman decided to take it literally and decided to go down there and whisper the alphabet into that spot. Here's the thing about what I just said though. That last story wasn't true, but you believed me anyway.
Yeah.
All of that said, I'm KJ Whitehead from Chicago, Illinois. Listen to the Hacker Unicorn on Spotify. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Yay. Thank you, everyone. If we can have all the comics come out to say one final goodbye.
Yes.
Thank you, KG. Thank you, Amanda, Victoria, Al, CL, Grace. Thank you to my beautiful co-host, Priscilla.
Thank you, Tarek.
With those bouncy curls.
Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Villain Theater.
Yes, on YouTube and on Instagram.
There you're gonna be able. Yes, yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you follow all these amazing comedians that were here tonight, so you can see where they're at next time. So.
Do it and listen to KG Whitehead's album. I did, and it was awesome. KG, great job. Make sure you do that, guys. And if you are a queer comic out there and you want to get into comedy, do our open virtual mic on Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Follow us on Villain for more information, or write to us and show us your shit. I love you, my queers, and some of my heteros, but mostly my queers. Wow.
And don't forget Shady Lip Sync battle starting now.
Oh yes, stay tuned because we're doing a lip sync battle. Anyway, guys, have a great night.
My God, this.
God, I'm sweating. I can't stop sweating. I wore the wrong thing, totally. Wore dogs to the beach. Long black socks. I never learned. I guess I'm a tropic goth wearing black to the beach. Munching on Litos from la cafeteria. Stunning on you hoes with la guaperia. Amidst your hidden, my life is full of alegría. Get my nails done with the girls from Hialeah. Give them extra tip cause they make a bitch feel. Dropping all the hits at 1,000 degrees. Putting you on mute for my own sanity. Catch me in a mood when I'm on sativa. Have you ever thought about your own legacy? Baddest bitch ever, indisputably me. I had no choice, hija de Marielita. Santa Clara Olgi, but still me dicen gringa. Fuck y'all, you can suck what rhymes with piña. You forgot about la sabuesera. Get a little money, mommy turns into a fucking fiera. Thighs, clap thighs, rub everything better. Gym pants, high waist, crop top, sweater. Cubanita 305, la que más deseas.
Señorita with her margarita, mamacita. Incognita, her name Teresita, abuelita. She like them shots, poured up bottles pop. My favorita are the margaritas, mamacita. I'm a head so low, I got my drink, my pants are too low. I'm popping too low. Who are you? What the hell you know? You think I'm hot, poured up bottles pop. Don't want no hoe, but why the hell you want no black
Big J, Lil A, and Dr. P. It ain't your Oh my God, this girl never has anything on her.
Bro, what's happening?
She's smoking my shit.
Jesus.
My God, girl, get a job. My God. Oh my God. And then she came around with her broke ass bitches. Oh my God. I had to tell her something. I went out on her. I said,
bro, what'd you say?
Now I gotta smoke out you and your friends. You a dumb bitch with all your split ends. Have you drowning coming back with the bends? Bitch, try me get 100 of my friends. Have you fallen back wishing you were dead? Twist your titties right, hook to your head. Feel yourself about to feel my wrath instead. Square up, bitch, you're nearing your end. I'm a peaceful lady, truly. All you bitches swear you knew me. Swear to God, bitch, I'll handle you cruelly. Destroy your life, then walk away coolly. I know.
You let that bitch know.
I had to. I really had to. What did you tell that?
What's up, Miami and the rest of the world? Welcome to the last installment of this super pure takeover of Villain Theater. It's the Shady Lip Sync. Yes. And if you're watching from YouTube, if you're watching from Twitch, or even my Instagram Live, hello.
What's up?
Make sure y'all tune into any of the channels going on, Villain Theater's YouTube channel or my Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Poppy J.
She's on Twitch.
Poppy J.
Yes, I'm trying to expand to the world, okay?
The Twitcher.
Twitcher.
It's stop switching.
Twitch for the
Everyone's switching. I just want to keep switching like everyone.
Where are you? I love your throne. You're such a dark layer.
I'm in my rightful throne at my second home at Villain Theater in the studio.
I heard the previous owner of the throne was a lot better at sitting on it than you. Any comment?
The shade is
I don't know anything
ladies
about
and gentlemen.
sitting because we both know that I'm the expert at sitting.
On what?
Oh, girl.
Girl, on your fucking face. Anyways,
Oh, damn.
so y'all just
Take back
watched
to the house, ladies and gentlemen.
So y'all are yes, we are at Villain Theater, and the theme of the show is villains. Get it? Villains. Because every hero needs a villain. And speaking of heroes, can we just get real quick and just give a quick rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, our
Oh my
black
god, yes. That was horrible.
girl. 2020, stop it, stop.
Oh.
We had enough.
Yes.
Okay? We had enough. So, anyways, back to fucking around. Yes, so we are celebrating villains. We have different drag performers. We have me, we have Aldi Snacks, we have Julian the Butler, we have Sin and Tonic, we have Wyatt Privilege, we also have Jimmy Saints.
Ooh.
And I think that's everybody.
Queen Serenity.
Yes, Queen Serenity. Thank you, Al. See, this is why I need my host with me.
Mhm.
Exactly. You would have tanked already.
Yeah, you need two co-hosts to do one show. What?
You need she needs 2 working brain cells. So that's me and Tarek.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm the
sorry.
one
Wait,
with
Tarek. Do you
Al,
want to
and
tell
then I
everyone?
need the other
You want to tell everyone your new performance?
Oh my god, I forgot I ordered Uber Eats.
Girl, go get it. We got this.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you can just go home, girl. We got this.
Yes.
So
Now that she's out of the room. So that stand-up show was amazing. That was such a fun
you
lineup.
did great. I loved your grinder presentation. Super enlightening. I'm gonna download the app for the 10th time this month.
Right, yeah. Just to
give it
learn.
another shot because the last 10 years on it really didn't.
Have you ever met like a long-term relationship on like a dating app or no?
No, but I think I haven't taken it seriously. I'm one of those.
Girl, who takes it serious?
I don't know. You see these guys, they're like, oh, I'm here for just relationship, no hooking.
LTR. I'm like,
No,
LTR, that sounds
yeah.
like a sandwich. Like
Yeah, and you're like, they're like the hey guys. You're like, what do you mean hey? You're supposed to say hello, how are you? You're like, okay.
Wasn't that crazy? I was like, hey, and he's like, what? I was like, that's ruder than me just saying, hey, bitch. Like,
yeah. I
that was
mean,
insane.
whatever. You should have said sup.
You said what? Oh, sup. WYD. What you
Yeah,
doing?
no, S-U-P question mark sup.
I'm gonna try that and see.
That's what he wanted. That's hot.
It's like mask.
Yeah, it's like DL on the down low. That's what he
Wait,
wanted.
did Poppy go get her food in her little bra? I'm dying. Like, she's just like,
I would have paid to have filmed for someone to have filmed.
she should have taken us with her. She should have taken the laptop as she's getting her food. Damn it.
Anyways, thank you for my fan again.
Oh yeah, you like it? It's your birthday present. It's
yeah.
super cute. I left mine in the other room. Damn it. Whatever. Now you have to represent it. Wait, why don't you tell everyone your new drag name? We baptized.
It's unofficial, official. I don't know if I'm doing drag, but I've been helping with videos, and my name is Tahini Snacks.
Tahini Snacks in the house.
Get it? Because I'm from the land of tahini. Guatemala. No, I'm Palestinian Guatemalan. So
tahini
it should be avocado snacks. Or no, I don't know.
No, that's too far. I like tahini snacks. It's so catchy.
Cheers. I'm having some burrito water.
Cheers. I'm having some Villain Theater water fountain water.
Ooh, careful with that shit.
I know no one's been here. The water's disgusting.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that.
Sorry.
We had a space. Did you
What
tip?
was-
Wait, what was
I had
the
to get
question?
I had to get my Wendy's fix.
Did you get it in your little bra? Did you show hole?
You know what? Like I couldn't get the
That's
gate
actually tip.
open. I couldn't get
Like
the
a
gate
catch.
open,
It's
so I
like
tried to
pretty
show
round.
holes, but it didn't work out.
I want to see your number, bitch. We're starting on time now.
Oh, we're starting on. Did the stalling work? Perfect. All right.
Sure.
So everyone, welcome to the Shady Lip Sync Villain Edition. I wanted to take this show to celebrate the villains in our lives, these villains that we grew up with, the villains that we relate to. You know, and the biggest villain that anyone could be facing with right now is the goddamn Rent. Rent is a motherfucking villain, and Villain Theater has been struggling to fight off the evil Rent. They had a wonderful fundraiser recently, but I wanted to try to throw some more coin in the pot, you know, make sure that queer spaces are here for us in Miami to come in and showcase our art. So I will be, you can send all your Venmos and Cash App to me, Poppy J Snacks. That's my handle on all Venmo and Cash App. And I'll just be forwarding on to Villain Theater because I love Villain Theater and you should too. Do we love Villain Theater or what?
We love Villain Theater.
Perfect. All right. So Instagram, if you're not tuning in, go into my YouTube or Twitch. Bye.
Are we starting?
I don't even know if I ended it, but let's get this show going on the roll. Al, you're next to our wonderful studio tech zaddy, Peter Meir. Is Peter ready?
Pedro.
Been ready.
Peter's like, I've been ready since 10:30. Get the fuck
You just
out
put
of
a
my
finger up. I don't know what that
Ready
means.
are you? What are we watching? Who's the
Now.
first?
Girl, the host, Poppy.
It says it on the playlist.
You mean Aldi's? Oh,
Starting.
Yay.
Fussing and fighting, we back at it again. I know that it's my fault, you don't understand. I got memories, this is crazy. You ain't nothing like the girl I used to know. Good with mom, good with pop, good with all my. I should try, truth is I wanna let you in, but damn these memories, and it's crazy. You ain't nothing like the girl I used to know. Girl, I really wanna work this out, cause I'm tired of fighting. Tired of fighting. Still with me the way I want you. I said I really wanna work this out, damn girl, I'm trying. It's no excuse, but I got this spots where my heart used to be. I got this spots where my heart used to be.
I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
Forgot about Amari.
I'm so cold.
But I got this icebox where my heart used to be. I got this icebox where my heart used to be.
I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold.
It's been a while.
Robe.
Editing.
I know I shouldn't have kept you
I've learned
waiting,
from the best.
but I'm here now.
It's me.
Oh my god.
I forgot I was in this.
Out to play.
Yes, polar bear.
Love this song.
This is literally.
Shook it. Priscilla is shook it.
It was so hard not lip syncing along.
You were helping me remember the words.
Is that a gun?
Color rifle for color guy, okay?
Is it the second?
Color rifle.
And gun violence.
Damn, you serving.
This filming though. He's filming. Insert studio.
All the snacks.
Look at the snacks family. That's what I love about you guys. Like we all come together. I had to get a party. Poppy, I left mine in that room.
attention to the number. We literally just talked.
I like this one. Yeah, this is such a seamless transition from that to Icy.
Yeah, that was a good transition. I have to give it to you, Poppy, even though I don't like it.
We know you don't like me. That's why you never booked me for your fucking show.
Oh my god, it all comes out. Live on camera. Damn. Served in. Look at her collar guardness.
Shout out to my, I don't talk to anyone from my color guard. Not by choice.
They were nice.
But shout out to my color guard here.
Auntie Maid says that iced on melted and made steam.
Period. She was
I gotta
melted
give it to you, Poppy. You served dinner.
This makeup.
Good job. Mother snacks.
Iconic. Now who's next, Poppy?
Who's next, girl?
Oh wait, no, another one. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling a little political.
Poppy, I couldn't hear you. Can you say that louder?
I said, I don't know about y'all, but I feel political.
Okay. Who are we?
Is that
all the way from Colorado?
The bitch is smoking legal weed right now in a fucking jacuzzi in her fucking rich ass mansion tub, watching those.
Introduce your video. It's playing.
It's already playing.
Jimmy Stains all the way. Jimmy Stains by
Still in a room without a view. You got to know. And when I say go, amp up and amplify the fire. I'm a brother with a furious mind. Action must be taken. We don't need the key, we'll break it. Something must be done. About vengeance or badge and I'm done. So rip the mic, rip the stage, rip the system. I was born to raise against no fist in your face in a place and I'm about to stop clearly. Know your enemy.
Well, I haven't ate yet, bitch. Okay, I'm fucking.
My hairline is super weak back. Okay.
Know your enemy.
Y'all, you need to pay attention to this video.
This is showing that the enemy is capitalism.
Yeah.
Capitalism is so bad.
Tell us what capitalism is. Actually, no.
Fight the war, fuck the norm. Now I got no patience.
The monsters are running the machine. Yes, they are.
The T, the E, the F, the I, the A, the N, the C, the E. Mind of a revolutionary. So clear the lane. The finger to the land of the chains. What? The land of the free. Whoever told you that is your enemy. Now something must be done about vengeance or badge and I'm done. So rip the mic, rip the stage, rip the system. I was born to make against them. Now action must be taken.
Jimmy,
We
the
don't
power
need the key,
top.
we'll break it.
Go, y'all. She's going close, y'all.
Literally.
That hurt. You know that hurt.
Ah, Poppy, the shade. I don't think I can make it to the That shit hit hard, girl.
What, your hairline?
Poppy, where's your food?
It's right here.
You got camera? Oh, the
I'm
app?
like,
Jimmy,
I'll give it up for Jimmy Stains.
Jimmy Stains, everybody.
Jimmy doesn't believe in tips because capitalism, so you can just send them to me. Here, I'll.
justice, no peace, and that is.
Mariela's killing, yeah.
Period.
Girl, bring me mine.
That's right, that's right.
Mariela is in for the revolution. She will lead the revolution. Mariela will lead the revolution and bring it on to
All of which are American dreams. All of which are
like
American dreams. All of which are American dreams. All of which are American
We're about
dreams.
to finish this. It's going to go right into Queen Serenity's number.
Queen Serenity.
Bow down to your queen.
She performed live on our stage, and now you get to see her virtual. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she performed at almost every single Shady Lip Sync.
Oh, it's starting.
She won her first lip sync.
She did our
And then
Lana
there's
Del
the
Rey lip
Heathers.
sync.
They float above it all.
She did honor? No. What did no? Sorry, I guess my hairline is affecting me.
She's still on that. She's heard. You heard her.
Killed a bitch.
Oh my god, look, Queen Serenity is doing a musical. We love musicals.
The Heathers, the musical,
Are we gonna
yeah.
have a problem? You got a bone to pick?
Iconic. She's playing every
Are
role.
you
She's
pulling on
directing
my
it.
dick?
She's
I'd normally
a
slap your
one-woman
face
show.
Like I
everyone
did
here could
literally
watch.
everything.
But I'm feeling
From
nice. Here's some
Alapata,
advice.
bitch.
Listen up, biatch.
Represent.
Priscilla right here.
I like looking hot,
This is
buying
so
stuff
good.
they cannot.
She's literally playing all three.
Hardbacks and dad's credit card. I like skipping Jim, scaring her, screwing him. I like killer clothes, kicking nerds in the nose. If you like the balls, you can go play dolls. Let your mommy fix you a snack. Whoa! Or you could come smoke, pound some rum and coke in my Porsche with the quarterback. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Honey, what you waiting for? Welcome to my candy store. Time for you to prove you're not a loser anymore. Then step into my candy store.
I'm trying to multitask.
Help you cheat. All you have to do is say goodbye to Shamu. That
What an
is not your
definition
friend.
of
I can tell in the
Don't
end. If she had your shot, she would leave you to
Queen Serenity
run. Of
is
course, if
killing
you
it.
don't care, fine, go braid her hair. Maybe
The boxes are
Sesame
classic, like
is on.
Barbie doll.
Or forget that creep and get in my Jeep. Let's go tear up someone's lawn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Honey, what you waiting for? Welcome to my candy store. You just gotta prove you're not a pussy anymore. Then step into my candy store. You can
Priscilla
join
Candy
the
Store
team,
from
or you
Idols
can
Music.
bitch and moan. You can live the dream, or you can die
alone.
You can fly with eagles, or if you prefer, keep on testing me and end up like her.
Veronica, look. Ram invited me to his
I
homecoming
love this.
party.
Give it up for
This
Queen
proves
Serenity.
he's been
Luna,
thinking about me.
Yes.
Color me stoked.
She
so
won
happy.
the Lana
Honey, what you waiting for? Shut up, Heather. Step into my candy store.
One of the many that I lost before I finally fucking won. Who did I win against?
Step into my candy store.
Don't know who?
I forgot.
If you know who, write it in the comments.
It was my birthday. No, it wasn't my birthday show. No. It was a Halloween show. Halloween. Julian the Butler is. I literally love anything Julian ever does. I'm always here for it. Let's see what they cooked up.
Yay.
Fire. This look.
Jesus Christ had his moments of doubt and pain.
Horny. I'm horny as fuck.
Literally horny. I think Vex the Thing made those. Shout out to Vex the Thing for being cow.
Shout out to Vex, yeah.
Pleased to meet I think their Instagram or Vex Experiment.
Yeah, drop Vex's Instagram for the horns. Since they can't hear you guys.
Can you hear me now?
Did you fix your sound settings, bitch? Then no.
Bitch, I don't know. Like, can you hear me? I don't know. I'm still worried about my
Eric, we can kind of hear you.
Whatever, just stare at my hairline.
Eric's not gonna forget about this.
This
makeup. My hairline's missing and I'm not even 30.
Whatever. Julian the Butler's killing it, y'all. This look is my dog.
Devil from Robot Hell.
You were wrong, no.
Shit Poppy never says. I was
Guitar.
Nice to meet you. Got the guitar solo. Oh yeah. But what's confusing you is just the end of
literally stand so hard.
Amazing. One of the best.
I remember the first time I saw them was at Counterpoint, I think. Was it Counterpoint? No. The one at Cranks. Yeah. And I was shook from day one.
When they did My Chemical Romance.
The makeup is so cool. It's like cartoonish. Like it's so like detailed.
Stop the makeup store.
Yeah, it's amazing. You should take that tutorial from me. Take good notes.
The girls are fighting.
Maybe you could draw me a hairline.
Sin and Tonic is next. Good job, Julian.
Are y'all thirsty? Because I'm thirsty. I'm really thirsty for some Sin and Tonic right now.
But you were waiting to use that all night.
I
was. Sin and Tonic is also someone that I saw at Shady for the first time and blew me away with the Beetlejuice number.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my god, that was the last one.
That was, yeah.
Oh my god, dumpster. Kudos for her for getting in that dumpster. That's getting that dumpster.
Sonic is in a dumpster lip syncing to
I'm never gonna complain about a setting ever again when I'm watching Sin and Tonic in a dumpster. Like anywhere I do a number, I'm never complaining about it.
They went from the dumpster in the bottom of the stairs to the stairs of the apartment building.
Oh my god!
They jumped.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Come on, greenery.
This is great.
Can I throw you outside a villain and film it?
They're getting crazy comments on YouTube. People are loving it. The cinematography, the talent.
Wait, Sin and Tonic made those pants, you guys.
Wow.
Sin and Tonic is talent. It should be called Sin and Talent.
It should be Sin Iconic.
Sin Iconic.
Oh my god, and the best.
Iconic, change your fucking Instagram right now. It is Tade, we love you. See how cute they are?
This is great.
So good.
This might be my favorite video tonight, Sin and Tonic.
The comments are literally popping off.
Poppin'. She poppin'. They poppin'.
They poppin'.
Sin and Talent. Just catching on. Sin and Talent in the comments.
I'm going to call them now. Oh, yes.
Somebody says, I love being gay. Bitch, same.
Girl, look what you're doing now. What do you think this is?
Sin and Talent.
What do you think straight? What do you think if we were straight? What would we do?
Right now. I don't know, drinking and watching sports? Well, no, because all the sports are boycotting sports.
Sports are boycotting sports?
Yeah, they're stopping, people are not police brutality.
Wait, let's consult with our token straight. Are sports being boycotted? He nods yes.
No, I don't trust it. These they watch like all those things in the theater with the fighting and the yeah, I remember some straight dudes putting on a fight in the theater. Which at the end of the day was the gayest thing, right? To top his head.
Yeah, I don't know what event that Dylan was having, and I was like, oh, let's do a drag show after. They're like, we're not trying to see that. And I'm like,
too late.
I'm like, okay. And then what they end up doing? Watching fucking men sweating all over each other.
That's what the States always do. Like, no, I don't want to go to a gay club. I'm just going to go to the after party and hang out with all my boys.
Gin and tonic. Y'all better be dropping them digital dollars. Waiting for student talent.
Kudos. Gin and tonic. You've been my favorite so far. Dumpster love. That is commitment.
Ooh, and that Black Smile.
Everything. Wardrobe.
Black Smile.
Working the stairs. They work in everything.
Wyatt Privilege has been on a stage.
Oh my gosh, coming up. Are they coming up next?
Mm-hmm. They were on the stage once and made a huge impact, so now we have them here.
They're so hot. Oh my god.
Money makes the world go round. It makes.
Were any Amazon boxes fine?
A
yeah.
Oh my god, is this Jeff Bezos?
Or a pound.
Yeah, the biggest villain of them all.
The villain of today.
Or a pound is
so why is he a villain?
That makes the world.
Because he's rich.
The billionaire who doesn't pay his workers nearly enough. He doesn't pay nearly enough taxes, and he doesn't give it
If you happen to be rich and you feel like a night's entertainment, you can pay for a gay escapade. If you happen to be rich and alone and you need a companion, you can make alternate. If you happen to be rich and you are left by your love,
this is the iconic movie with Liza Minnelli. She won an Oscar for it. Again, this is basic gay history. Y'all gays don't have no respect. And by young, I mean like 2 years younger than me.
Wyatt needs to do more numbers. Like, this is incredible.
Do you think Wyatt should pursue a career in drag? Let us know in the comments.
A drag king is born.
It's all for the I spend it fast cause I get it back. Point breeze, motherfucker, but I'm reppin' that. I'm getting that. Yeah, it's like
Wyatt looks like
getting the chips, bitch, check the price tag.
I was gonna say,
motherfuckers
Wyatt
going
went
call the
from
cops cause you little bitch ass got that molly wop. You selling
this Wyatt looks like someone that would go to my old high school, South Plantation High School, and that would be like the Adele and like ask me for things and then like gay bash me. This is literally
I used to not have shit, but this hustle and this rap shit
Another one of my favorites.
Go follow Wyatt. Wyatt has a brand new Instagram. Wyatt, if you're there, drop the Insta.
Wyatt, drop your Insta.
I think Wyatt's family is watching them do drag for the first time, you guys.
Come on, for biological family support art.
I am shooken.
Shook.
And I love Wyatt outside of drag.
Oh my gosh, she's jealous of Christmas video. Now I cannot see it. Shout out to Chris.
Kitty! Auntie May is so proud of all of her.
Proud of you too, Wyatt Griffin.
Okay.
Smoke and J-Ball.
With a dollar bill. Yeah. And next we've got Karen. Karen.
I hopped up the plane at LAX with a dream, my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jumped in the camera and look at the sky. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody's getting so famous. My tummy's turning up and I'm on sleep. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the taxi man turned on the radio. And Jay-Z's song was on.
You introduced it.
Karen the Cat is Karen the Cat, aka Nesferatu, aka.
Thank you.
Yes. Karen the Cat also does not take tips.
Muchos socialistas de este teatro.
Poppy doesn't know what socialist is.
Wow, the political message is real today, y'all.
Yes.
And now me!
You all ready? I'm like behind on the video. Remember who the real villains are.
Vote, y'all. Yay, Karen the Cat.
Next up is some stupid bitch I know. Albie Snack.
And who?
Next.
Taking these snacks makes the breeze appear.
And she couldn't afford it.
Speaking of breeze, those thighs, bitch.
For real.
Those thighs were thickening that day.
So this is Ka from the Jungle Book. The bitch that you never think about, but she's so iconic that I had to.
Is that last video?
Yes.
Oh, so soon? I feel like we just started.
Eating your Popeyes soon.
Ready?
Oh, sorry. Ready.
Thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. This is a roller coaster of a show. Please tip these performers. These performers have worked so hard to make these videos. Ever since learning how to edit videos myself, I have huge respect. This video is so amazing. Like, the person who edited it took so much time on it, and you could really tell that you know, the editing could be appreciated.
Me playing Dad is iconic, I just have to say.
I No, it's the only time that you're likable. Anyways. Tahini. I'm just mad because you're not here. I'm addicted to you.
The camera worked. People are saying in the comments.
I was so afraid a nut was gonna pop out in those tiny little shorts.
Right? Oh, like a ball. Yeah.
Jack Blade says the resolution of her phone makes her look like I'm not wearing anything. I'm not. Because the wearing like around.
Why there's so many snakes everywhere, huh?
I never trust a playboy, but they love me.
This is my favorite part.
So I fly 'em all around.
This is Taylor Swift for all the Taylor Swift haters.
Oh my god, who are you calling a snake, Al?
The snake, I don't know.
Ooh, she brought animation.
By she, you.
But you, the editor. She wanted us to acknowledge it. Wow.
Animation and live action. Variety.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh, for sending. Thank you, Josh, for being the only one that sent a custom info. Come on, people.
They're burning all the witches, even if you aren't one. They got their pitchforks and proof, their receipts and reasons. They're burning all the witches, even
The light.
if you aren't one.
Wow.
Light me up, go ahead and light me up. Light me up.
God.
They say I did something bad. Why it feel so good, so good. They say I did something bad.
Maria, let's go.
Why it feel so good.
Right, it is the right way. Wow, oh my god. It's great.
Thank you guys for helping me. You were both there helping me. We were like there for like 5 hours.
Eric wasn't doing shit.
Girl, who was it?
That was the stat. See my work. You know how hard it is to play dead.
Without Pear, we wouldn't have the fucking space.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Oh, who got you in the studio there? That's okay, Poppy. You always forget. That's okay. She's so
Poppy
forgetful.
gets paid to use the studio, don't you think, Tahini? That's the end.
Oh my god, that was the end. Oh my gosh.
Yes, that was a great one, guys. The artist really brought it out. Wyatt Privilege, love it. And Sid and Tonic, favorite. Sawi, not Sawi.
Wow, looks like Sid and Tonic got the fan favorite trophy.
Yes, you did, Sid and Tonic.
Hello, Valentina.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been an amazing night.
Thank you, Poppy, I guess, for having me.
This is the last time you'll see
y'all.
Thank you.
Anyway, y'all.
I love you,
so,
Al. You're my bestie, and you're
I
amazing.
love you, Terry. Let's make out.
Oh.
Anyways.
Thank you, Pita.
Thank you, everyone.
Daddy Peter for all the tech and support. Villain Peter, Janelle,
Yeah,
you.
like a mouse.
Auntie
Jimmy.
Mame. The Yas crew, we love you. All them queers in Miami. Be careful
Yes,
out
things
there.
may happen. Love you.
Mwah.